Not a problem.
Don't miss a second of the live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. And now, here they are, Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Oh, not nice.
Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley, perdido en el corazón de la grande Babilón. Me dicen el clandestino.
There is an optical illusion about every person we meet.
Gong Miyukes, Petros and Money. It may be an optical illusion. It is not an audio illusion. We have got a whole lot of people here. Early 2 p.m. start on a Wednesday at Brewery X.
Show some love to the early people,
Absolutely. And we've got love for the early people. It is our 4th of 6 stops on the PMS Summer Tour. We are at our favorite spot, Brewery X in Anaheim. A massive outdoor garden where there is ample seating, a ton of room to spread yourself out and get after it. And we're going to be here until 5:30 p.m. tonight. You got Dodgers Angels right down the road. Ohtani on the mound for the start tonight, his first ever start against his former team. So certainly a lot of action out there at the Big AP.
Now, we have been here about maybe 6-7 times to Brewery X. It's always a great time, and it's always well attended. We're starting out early, and it's the middle of the week. But you are still required to come out and spend some time if you are.
That's a shame. That's the truth.
I tell you, yeah, for shame if you're not.
We will not shame you.
For shame if you're not coming. I'll shame you for that. And Anaheim is so centrally located right here off of Kramer and the 91. You cannot miss us here at Brewery X. But it is a flex alert. We are starting out early.
Very rare.
Flex alert.
A very rare summer tour flex alert, and that is because of the Angels and their Bush League start time, which really upsets Matt Money Smith.
It's just 6:38. Like 6:30 is fine, 6:40 is fine, 6:50 is fine, 6:38. Who do you think you are?
Well, 6:40.
Who do you think you are?
6:40 would also push us back.
But at least we'd say 6:40. You know what I mean? We wouldn't say 6:38 and feel like fools.
I mean, you could tune in at 6:40. You might miss the Shohei Ohtani's first at bat.
Can't miss that.
But it is a big night. Ohtani is pitching, and it's a hopeful music at noon situation as well. Because and if you're a Dodger fan, my goodness, you've got to have some hope. Because times are hard in the city.
Got left. Mookie's got God. We've got hope. That's all that is left in this Dodger
Hopeful
regular season.
Music at noon. Hopeful music at noon.
The Dodgers are in a sorry state. Would you call it a free fall? You might as well. Maybe it's a free fall where you bonk yourself on rocks on the way down, back and forth. It has been very difficult to watch for Dodger fans, which is why we want to open this up to Angel fans as well. We see a few of these Serafinas types walking around.
Oh, they're walking on sunshine right now.
And having a great time.
Ruining the Dodger season? Come on.
And with Ohtani pitching, and I have to say, in my life, I've never been to a game like the one Matt and I were at on, what was it, June 16th, when Ohtani pitched for the first time in a Dodger uniform. Everybody was in the seats, ready to go, and they were dead quiet while he was warming up. It was really, really something else. And tonight kind of promises to be one of those milestone moments where he used to play. But, Matt, I know I have a great authority that he never pitched for the Angels. This is something new.
No one's ever seen him take the mound.
Right. He's never taken the mound in an Angel uniform.
Never read anything about that.
This will be the first time Ohtani. What do you laugh? It's not funny.
Well, he did it in the World Baseball
Classic.
Classic.
I can talk sports with everybody, okay? I know my sports. I'm not just a clown, okay?
Today you're asked to be a clown.
And I know.
Dance around, dude.
I know for sure that Ohtani is not pitching in an Angel uniform ever again, and I don't think he ever did. But he's pitching tonight.
It's the vibe you get.
And we have two pairs.
Double up.
Two pairs of tickets to give away this hour specifically for the early people here
Yes.
at Brewery X.
To see Ohtani pitch for the first time as an opponent at Angel Stadium. It will be his 100th. I don't know what it was. Something is his 100th something. 100th strikeout game.
That's good sports, Matt. Thank you.
I'm really on top of it today.
From Matt Money Smith.
It's his 100th something.
His 100th something. We are really cooking with gas.
All over it, man.
What I'm trying to say is we have 2 pairs of tickets to give away this very hour for the early people, and those people will be jettisoned from here.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're pretty close to the Big A.
By your own power, we're not going to offer a car, but you're going to have to jettison yourself from here straight to the Big A and go spend some time enjoying what is to be a milestone evening between the Dodgers and the Angels. And we have that to offer, Matt.
Yeah.
And we have that to offer the early people.
We do. It is courtesy of our friends at Barry'sTickets.com. So if you want to go to the game tonight, have not secured tickets yet, no doubt it is a sold-out affair. You can check out Barry'sTickets.com to get in, but we'll be giving away 2 pair between now and the end of the hour for the early people. I see just waltzed in. Every now and then you got a house divided, P, and I see a father with his 2 sons, I'm assuming, one in a Dodger uniform, the other in an Angel uniform, brothers going at it.
Yeah.
A big contest tonight. Perhaps that'll be the pair of tickets we give away to get them in there. But thank you, everybody, for coming early. We heard the applause when we came on the air, and we know it's not easy. It's a Wednesday. It's 2 p.m., but you're all freaking fantastic for doing that. So thank you so much for coming out early.
This hour, Tim Cates went in his car to pick up Mark Gubicza from the Big A, and he's going to, because parking and walking there and all that is kind of a pain in the ass.
When you said Tim Cates got in his car to go pick up, I truly thought you were going to say Isabelle. I thought you were going to say Tim Cates got in his car to go pick up Isabelle.
I have an Isabelle update if you want that first. I mean,
come on. It's all anyone's waiting for.
Somebody's got to take Isabelle home, but Isabelle is taking the bus here today. She got a bus ticket. I gave her the address. I guess that's the simplest way for her to check herself out of the group home. But so Isabelle, somebody already asked me if somebody was Isabelle, and I said, no, that's not Isabelle. I'm not going to say
You'll know when Izzy gets here.
But yeah, and I maybe we could put her on.
I think we should.
But Isabelle is supposedly en route and asked me how much money she should bring, and I wrote back, not much, and she wrote back, not much. Good, that's what I have. So Isabelle will be here.
Do we know where the bus drops off?
I don't.
We should probably get some of our crew that's
it.
here.
It's just the movement of the finger that will get
I'm kind of indicating you guys over here.
The masses. Yes.
Let's kind of figure out where this thing.
She's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure out where that bus is dropping off.
All we got to do is get her here, and then we can get her home.
X marks the spot.
But no, Tim Cates went into his car and picked up Mark Gubicza from outside the stadium like that's his house. And, Gubicza came walking out, with a towel. And then and Cates brought him here. So Gooby's going to join us in the very next segment to get everybody. Yeah, he's already here.
And then Cates is going to shuttle him back?
Yeah, Cates is going to shuttle him back.
Well, I mean, since Cates is already the shuttle driver, he should just take Izzy home, right?
Well, that's true, but he has Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck.
So it's up to her.
And Izzy might want to stay for that. She might not want to. But then the UPS guy offered to take her home earlier.
Kind.
He texted me about taking her home, and we do have to get her home. So I would totally take her home. I promise you. I swear to God. But I have an event in Redondo Beach tonight, and I have to be there before Eric Dickerson shows up.
Well, how about this? I'll make this agreement. If Tim Cates wants to make this, hey, Tim, I've got a deal for you. If Izzy says she wants to go home after we sign off, I'm taking her. I'll take her home gladly. If she says she wants to stay for Dodgers on deck, you're taking her home. All right, there we go.
All right.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. And I should have paid a little more attention on how to get her here, but she said she had a bus ticket. I wanted to take her word for it. I realize now that perhaps I was a little bit too lenient in the plan making. I've
got faith in her. She takes the bus a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, we're just in an industrial area.
I'm
not sure where the bus stop's going to be.
I know. I understand. Matt, we do have other prizes to give away.
We do.
Other than the ones for the early people.
So here's what we got.
Even if you're not one of the early people, you still have something to live for.
This hour.
Like a big ass.
Between 2 and 3 p.m., as you mentioned, Pete, we got 2 pair of tickets to go watch Ohtani pitch at the Big A. So that's happening this hour. At the end of this segment, we'll give a pair away. When we bid Mark Gubicza farewell, we will give a pair away. The rest of the show, turns out it's a pretty big series as the Dodgers and Padres are knotted up in a first-place tie.
Don't tell me we have tickets for that to give away as well.
5 pair. We got 5 pair of tickets for Dodgers-Padres this weekend at Dodger Stadium. Yes, that's deserving of applause. On top of that, we have Brewery X gift cards courtesy of our hosts here at Brewery X. You can see just to the left, well, my left, your right of the stage, you will be, if you win, taking home on your person a 55-inch EX Series Westinghouse Roku HD TV. We'll give that away. The product is here on site. Thank you to Brett from Westinghouse. We also have a 2-night stay at an MGM Resorts destination.
Fabulous prizes.
With all those lively pool parties, posh cabanas, cocktails, endless ways to earn with MGM Rewards. Visit MGMRewards.com for details. A lot of prizes.
And we're streaming, Matt.
Oh, yes. The cameras that are situated in front of us.
Wacko and Ricky and Social Matter here.
Doing a bang-up job. If you cannot make it, you can watch it and be part of the Summer Tour stop virtually. YouTube, AM 570 LA Sports. Instagram, AM 570 LA Sports. No Instagram. YouTube, Facebook.com/AM 570 LA Sports.
X.
For the old.
For the old Facebook.
For the old. And then X for the a-holes. X, Twitter.com, AM 570 LA Sports. So those are the platforms. We're broadcasting the whole thing live on there.
Mostly we have a-holes watching.
Yes.
And that is a very good platform for us. There's no doubt about it. All right, so you want to come back and do Gubicza? All right, we'll go to a quick break, and then we'll come back, and we'll talk to the great Mark Gubicza.
Yeah! Stick around for more of the 12th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Put that QR code in your tank for the Toyota VIP section and a chance for $5,000.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Our backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube. Coming to a town near you.
Your day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right, Speedy Cash offers cold hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMAR.
Everywhere on the iHeartRadio app, making our way to Dodgers Angels tonight from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth. The Dodgers on deck at 5:30 will be done right here at Brewery X, so stick around. Tim Cate's going to do that, and then we'll have first pitch At 6:38 p.m., Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound. You hear the background. We are live. It is our fourth stop of the PMS Summer Tour at Brewery X in Anaheim, 3191 East La Palma, right off the 91 freeway. Glassell. Kramer is the exit. Get off at Kramer. Come see us. Just gave away a pair of tickets to the game and still have plenty of prizes. We'll be here till 5:30 p.m.
Joining us right now on your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity hotline, one of the best looking, one of the finest presenters in the sport of baseball.
That's right, Gloria.
He can put it down, makes the Angels a likable franchise even if you don't like it.
That's the truth.
You might not like the Angels, but you love Mark Gubicza. And it's not Gooby Tuesday, but he's still doing his thing.
They celebrated Gooby Tuesday, all right.
Coming out to see the Petros and Money Show live at Brewery X. Of course, briefly an Angel, but a World Series champion and in the KC Ring of Honor, a real competitor, and he's become almost 20 years now calling Angel games and doing a great job on Fox.
Wow, man, freaked out.
Fox Sports West, Fox Sports West 2, Prime Ticket, Bally Sports, and now FanDuel Sports. Way to go, Mark Gubicza, a hero to all of us. Thank you for being here, Gooby. We're getting going a little early today, and we know Tim Cates went down and picked you up. But this has been not to belabor it, but this has been a hell of a week for the Angels, has it not?
Yeah, Petros, great to be on there with you, Monty, too. Tim Cates, by the way, picking me up.
Oh, right? Come on.
I feel special.
What a star.
Yes.
You've got a chauffeur, and you've earned it.
You can say that to the Dazzler tonight on TV,
I will.
that the host of Morongo Casino, Dodgers on Deck,
right,
was also your Uber when you came down here to Brewery X.
Oh, man, this is fun. Every time I come out here, it's a blast to be hanging out with you guys. Yeah, it's been a fun week, really. Surprising week, that's for sure. Even that game last night, I think that was one of the greatest regular season games I've ever been involved in.
Energy.
Yeah, I mean, you have the greatest player on the planet hits into a triple play.
Right.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then he comes up in the ninth, hits a go-ahead home run. They're like, is this real? And then he's pitching tonight. I mean, it's absolutely impossible when you put it in perspective what Shohei Ohtani, and I got to witness it for 6 years here with the Angels, but in the way the Angels are playing the Dodgers, it's kind of been fun to see so far.
It's kind of a crazy thing because you think about the guys involved, the World Series MVPs, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and all of these players. Taylor Ward, who's great. Kenley Jansen, who might be in the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done. But Ohtani is such a head and shoulders an attraction above these guys. I mean, it's hard to imagine that he is, but my God, he is. I mean, how do you wrap your arms around that or have perspective on it and call the game like you normally do?
Petros, you're exactly right. I said the only person I can kind of equate to almost similarity of as far as the fans don't move, the players never go out of the dugout was Bo Jackson, watching him play during his heyday with the Bo nose time. He came to the plate, you didn't know if he hit the ball 500 feet in the outfield, you didn't know if he was going to run up the wall, catch it, and throw it from home all the way home to throw somebody out.
Shohei has to get a hot dog.
Yeah, exactly. But Shohei has that same impact. I saw it last night. Even 2 nights ago when the Angels were up 7-0 in the 8th inning, everyone was still there in anticipation of Shohei coming to the plate. And what's he do? And he hits a home run.
Yeah,
and then Max Muncy hits one out too, and all of a sudden it was a game after that. But usually games when they have a spread like that, everyone's going, okay, let me beat the traffic. But Shohei, because of him, no one ever leaves ever.
How many in your?
No, I was hoping so because I couldn't get out of the parking lot.
Now, you got a long drive home there.
Yes.
In your playing time, in your broadcasting career, if you had to guess, how many triple plays do you think you've seen?
It's a crazy thing. I've seen now 2 here with the Angels. That's about it. And Shaunawell was involved, our first baseman. It was his debut at the major league level, and he's involved in a triple play. There's only been, I think, 8 in Angels history. And to see Shohei Ohtani to hit a triple play. It was great when Zach Neto talked about it after the game. He goes, I think Shohei was kind of, if you don't mind me saying, he was kind of pissed off at me a little bit. And it was great how the interaction, because Shohei still has so many good friends over at the Angels, and I got a chance to talk to him a few times already here in these couple days. But for him to do that, and just kind of like matter of fact it, and then come hit a home run off of Kenley Jansen. You mentioned him, Petros. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And
he was blowing the Dodgers away.
Yes,
except for that one guy.
I'll tell you, I came back. I'm there. I go to talk back to our guys in the truck. I go, man, I don't know if I like this matchup because Kenley, as great as he is, Shohei
put him on
is just,
first.
yeah, I would. But the only thing is you can't because Kenley's susceptible to a stolen base, and Shohei's going to be at second or even third before you know it. So. That's what I love about Kenley. He don't care. Yeah. He's going to challenge. He's another guy that I always joke around and said, I don't know if either Shohei or Kenley Jansen actually have a pulse.
Yeah.
Because nothing bothers them. And he wanted to go out there and attack them, and Shohei won that battle.
Let's go back to the Monday game because we were watching it and watching you broadcast, talking about Soriano, that I don't think is a story a lot of people know. But, man, what incredible insight. I'm just looking at it. I don't know a lot about him. I see he gave up 7 runs in his last outing, and then he's mowing down the Dodgers, and you're talking about this relationship he now has with Pedro Martinez, huh?
Yeah, because Pedro, we say the same thing. I talk to Jose Soriano all the time. I go, you have some of the best stuff I've ever seen, but I'm always thinking, how are you not going to that next level? How are you susceptible to a 3 or 4 or 5 run inning? You shouldn't be that way. And then it's good to see Pedro Martinez says you got to go out there with the mindset. Basically, I'm out there to destroy every hitter that comes to the plate. And I think he took that to mind a little bit that last game when he gave up those runs because he was trying to throw the ball through the catcher. But then he realized he's got 3 pitches besides his fastball. He can get hitters out all day long. His knuckle curve, he made some of the Dodgers hitters look extremely bad. And then his splitter he has, and he's got a slider. I put it all under control. I think he could be one of the most dominant pitchers in the game if he takes advice from somebody like Pedro Martinez. I mean, that's going to help out a lot.
If you win tickets to the big game tonight, courtesy of our boy Barry, you might beat Mark Gubicza back to the Big A, and he's got to call the game. It's wild. You mentioned how the Angels are playing against the Dodgers as a team. And we saw the Brewers this year, who are one of the best teams in baseball, certainly the NL, sweep the Dodgers. And the Angels stand on the precipice of doing that. Now, the Angels, not considered the best team in baseball by a long shot. What is it about the way they're playing right now against the Dodgers, meeting the challenge, or the Dodgers in some kind of confidence free fall?
Yeah, Petros, I mean, they're averaging about 7 runs a game, which is surprising when you think about the Dodgers staff, although they've had a number of guys in their staff been hurt. And their bullpen arms have been banged up, too, because they've had to throw so many innings. But even against Jacob deGrom, they had 3 home runs against him. And they hit Tarek Skubal the other day for whatever reason. And that's why we keep asking our manager, Ray Montgomery, and even when Ron Washington was there, what is it? Why don't they have that same focus against other teams when you're doing it again? I mean, you've won all 5 games against the Dodgers. You would think that'd be next to impossible the way they've been playing for the most part this season. But their focus level, that's why you just feel that they're there. They can be that type of team, but it's just hasn't been enough consistency.
You think they can do it?
I do.
Do you think this could get them over the hump and
I do.
Make a push and make some playoff noise? That certainly would be exciting.
I think there's a shot because I really think personally the American League is not real strong.
Right.
The National League has all the real power teams, in my opinion. There's some decent teams. Seattle made a couple big moves, and I think they're really good, and the Tigers are good. But other than that, everyone's kind of up and down. Toronto's been playing well. The Yankees have not been playing well of late.
I don't think Seattle as a town could emotionally handle a World Series. I don't think they'd be able to take it.
They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth.
I just don't think they could take. I mean, they were in a wild card, and the whole town got drunk. I mean, it was really bad.
They've never been to the World Series, which is kind of shocking with that pitching staff they have. But
was it a 112-win season?
Yeah.
Or was it 114?
It was 116.
116.
Yeah, it was something incredible like that. But going back, Zach Neto is now everyone's getting to see how good he is because now his success against the Dodgers and against all the big pitchers like Skubal, I mentioned him. He's got 2 home runs against. Nobody has 2 home runs against him all year. He's one of the best pitchers on the planet. Everyone's getting his chance to see how good of a player he is. I mean, he's going to one more home run. He's got 20 home runs, 20-plus doubles, 20-plus stolen bases for a shortstop. It's got 11 defensive run saves. So he's an outstanding all-around player.
You know it. I mean, you can speak to it better than anyone we could talk to, Gooby. So what is it year to year with the bullpen? Like, how is it that Tanner Scott's the most dominant reliever in baseball last year and has been just bad? I mean, not even average, but bad this year. Same with Kirby Yates. It's been a rough year for him. We've seen Vassegh now in this extended slump. What goes on in that bullpen that leads to so much volatility?
I think part of it is usage because, you look at the Dodgers, they don't win the World Series last year without their bullpen. They had a number of bullpen games, which is tough to do. You're not getting length from your starters, so these guys are in every day. And I always kind of mix and match what you would see an NFL kicker. Once you miss the field goal,
it's over.
And then all of a sudden everyone asks you, if you make the field goals, nobody even knows who you are.
Right.
And only when you have a bad game out of your bullpen do you even know their names. And when you're doing good, you're supposed to do that. So I think that's part of it. Overuse is a big issue with it too, I think, because you're seeing that in all bullpens. I mean, I've seen more games where it was like 6 or 7-0 will become a close or even a flip of a lead more than ever because the bullpens are being used. Starters are not going more than 5 innings. So you're talking – and I've even been talking with our guys with the Angels. You have to get 12 outs every single night. When I was pitching, I hate to be back in my day. I hate that one.
Day.
It was like if a position player saw me come out of a game after 5 innings, I would have to run and hide somewhere. Immediately have to run and hide somewhere.
They don't hide anymore.
No,
they sit there on the bench and act like all entitled, like it's everybody's job to finish the game for them now.
And
that
tough.
must make you sick.
Yeah, and that's why I think, and that's why I give a lot of credit to bullpen arms. These guys are up and in. Not only they're in games, they're getting hot every night warming up. So I mean, there's only so many throws you have in your arm, but so they're taking the ball every day. They want to, but you just don't have that same stuff when you're throwing as much as they're throwing.
A lot made because it's the first time we're going to see it since of the World Baseball Classic, and they were both Angels when it happened. Do you kind of recall if there was conversation that a lot of people ask about it? Did you shove it aside because they didn't want to talk about it? The Ohtani, Mike Trout, bottom of the ninth, 3-2 game, full count. Ohtani strikes out Mike Trout. Team USA loses. Japan wins. What was it like being with the Angels following the Baseball Classic after that? One of the greatest moments we've seen in the last 30 years of baseball.
I did an interview with both of them just before they went and played for their respective teams.
On a Gooby Tuesday?
No, it wasn't. It might have been a Monday. But I said, hey, so what would it be like if you guys faced each other? And I remember Trotty goes, it would be a battle. And Shohei just kind of smiled and laughed. I'm like, I don't know. That might not turn out too well. But it was one of those moments where that's why I really was hoping to see Trout had hit a home run one of these first 2 games, because then Trout would be going for home run number 400 first at bat against Shohei Ohtani. That would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
it could be 399.
Maybe he'll hit 3 tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
But for back in the day, you knew, of course, and still know him quite well, Shohei Ohtani. Compared, and a lot of people don't know this, and it's kind of forgotten, sort of like Pete Carroll going 6-6 in his first year at USC. He struggled a little bit when he first was up with the Angels, and then, of course, had some of the greatest years in the history of sports we were talking about off air. When you watch him now with the Dodgers, doing basically what he did for the Angels, of course not pitching as long in games, does he seem exactly the same? What are some of the differences, if any?
I think, obviously beginning, I'll never forget this, his first spring training in 2018 with the Angels, and a lot of our so-called experts in national media came up and they were watching him. So he was struggling both at the plate and pitching. They go, this guy's an A-ball player at best. And I looked at him and said,
A-ball?
Yeah, and I tapped there. I go, no. Watch his bullpen and watch his batting practice. This kid is the most unbelievable athlete I've ever seen. And they look at me like I was crazy, which I probably am.
No,
but, yeah. Then all of a sudden you see that first year there was some ups and downs, just getting acclimated, even to the baseball itself, from over Japan to baseball in the States. Finally figured out, hitting-wise. He was Rookie of the Year, but there was some stuff with his elbow. We knew there was some issue with his elbow when he first signed, with the Angels. And then, it was, ups and downs coming back from Tommy John. But then those last 3 years in which, Joe Maddon was the manager, he goes, you're pitching every 5 days, and you're playing every day. Remember, he used to not play before he pitched and didn't play after he pitched.
Right.
But he was doing it both. And then eventually with the Shohei Ohtani so-called rule, he can hit and pitch, and if he's out of the game, he continues to hit. So and then you're seeing these numbers. You're going, he was battling Verlander for the Cy Young Award. I think it was in 22. He was pitching as good as anybody. He just didn't have as many starts because he was going at times with a 6-man rotation. But he was as dominant as anybody on the mound, and then he got, at the plate. But now watching him with the Dodgers, I think he's a lot more relaxed too, and I think that's why you're seeing. Last night, this is swing. It's almost as if he's hitting the baseball off a tee. Just lifting it out, and the ball got out like in a second last night. The sound off his bat is so much different than most other guys.
Did he strike out like this with the Angels?
Like there was a strikeout in his game because I think part of it is.
I like what he said.
Because he because he knew he could make a difference with an extra base hit.
Right.
And sometimes guys will make good contact. That's why you have guys in the rest of your lineup that make contact when you have people like
the Dodgers don't have those guys.
Yeah, well,
they don't have guys that make contact.
Yeah.
They have.
I'll tell you, Freddie Freeman is still one of my favorite guys. Every time he comes to play, I'm like, oh no, this is not going to be good. This is going to be not going to be good.
This is, I think it may sound crazy because we haven't seen it. Like you said, Joe Madden had it every 5 days, but just kind of with Ohtani on the mound tonight, there's quite a few pieces out there today about that World Baseball Classic, and I think Fabian did it for The Athletic. It's a really great one. He's got quotes from all the guys from the Team USA, Mookie and Arenado. Arenado said, to this day, that sweeper that he struck Mike Trout on is the nastiest pitch I have ever seen on a baseball field in my life. Is Ohtani, if he's right, is he a better pitcher or a better hitter? If he had to only do one for the rest of his career, where do you think you would get more value?
I really think the hitting side, because I think he could be a tremendous outfielder myself. I think he would be a Gold Glove outfielder, and I think eventually that could happen. And, as much as a difference maker he is on the mound, too, but what he did last year with a 50-50 year, if you put him in the outfield, he wins a Gold Glove. I mean, and he'd be unbelievable as a position player. I still think initially I was saying pitcher when he first came to the Angels. Now I'm thinking hitter for sure.
The one and only Mark Gubicza, hero to us all. Taking time out of his night. He's going to call the game all night, which is very, very difficult, but he still came out here to spend some time with us. Very meaningful for us for him to do that. And we do not forget our friends on the Petros and Money Show. Before we let you go.
You consider me a friend then,
Petros?
Petros?
Absolutely.
More than that.
So
More than that.
No, thanks.
You're friend of the show status.
You came and visited me
status.
in Memorial Stadium in Kansas during the Sunflower Showdown.
Yes.
Kansas State versus the Jayhawks.
Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
We're like blood brothers. But do you think these Dodgers lack hunger? Do you see? I mean, you know what it takes to win a World Series, and the hunger and the anger and the fury that you have to have inside as a collective. The Dodgers won last year.
Satiated.
8 million people in the streets. Ice Cube rapping with Dave Roberts. Do you think they're not muy hombre anymore, a lot of man?
No, I think when it comes to in the postseason, because I think Mookie Betts said it best. Everybody on the planet wants to beat the Dodgers right now. So every one of their games, regular season and playoffs, is all about winning. So I think they're going to be focused once again. I can't wait. I hope it's a Padre-Dodger playoff series at some point. That'll be so much fun.
It's been great.
Or the Phillies.
Been great.
Phillies will be tough. That'll be a tough out.
Hey, get both of them.
Yeah,
let's get them both.
It'll be a tough out.
1-1 round, and meanwhile the Brewers are just winning every single
they're
night.
They're
They've got
winning
61 wins.
Again.
Yeah, exactly. Winning
today,
and I think they're working on their 11th in a row. Certainly appreciate it, Gooby. Last thing, real quick before we get you out. Tim Cates, driving. Good driver, bad driver, slow driver, reckless driver. How would you
Fantastic.
Okay,
safe? Much better than me, I know that.
Aggressive? Does he merge onto the freeway and just cut straight to the left lane?
Very cautious, yes, which I appreciated.
All right.
The world's best-looking grandfather, everybody, Mark Gubicza. He's got to go call the Angel game. The great FanDuel Sports tonight with the Dazzler. I don't know if the concierge of the Sports Lodge, Trent Rush, is going to be on the sideline. Have a great night. We love you, Gooby. Thank you so much.
You guys are the best.
Have a great
Thank you, everybody.
There he goes, Mark Gubicza.
The great Mark Gubicza.
On his way
Tim
to
Cates
do
Uber
some
rating,
damage.
5 stars.
Oh, 5 stars
5
every
stars,
time.
Tim Cates Uber.
Well, you want somebody to come on the show. That door-to-door service certainly does help. That takes the sting out of being occupied.
Absolutely.
Now, we will be back, and we will talk a little bit about Brewery X and what it means to the Petros and Money Show as the people arrive. Gosh, I hope somebody doesn't arrive in the next 3 minutes. Get a raffle ticket.
It rotates.
As not one of the early people.
It's not mine.
And then get sent to the Angels-Dodgers game. You know what I'm saying, Matt?
Yes.
I'd hate to see a non-early person swoop in and get it right now.
One of our MVPs won the first pair of tickets. We love you.
But I don't know. I'm worried about it, Matt. This is a very hotly
giving it away right now.
This is a real early people moment. The Petros and Money Show continues on AM 570 LA Sports. Your home of the Dodgers. Dodgers Angels tonight. Ohtani on the mound. It's a real nut cutter. We're on the air till 5:30 live from Brewery X. Toyota Skills Challenge Tacoma giveaway winner is here. Philip Sevilla, our hero How you doing? Tell us about what happened out there.
Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here. Winning a car. Imagine that. Winning a car, just in general, is probably like one of the best memories or core memory I'll have in my whole life.
You worked hard with your father,
Right.
a proud Filipino-American, where basketball is a very big deal. You
Yes.
came out here and you had the preparation that was necessary to achieve your goal.
When I was doing the skills challenge itself, you know, the dribbling, the passing, like the layup, the shooting, it brings me back through all the trainings I went through in my younger years back in the Philippines or even here with my dad, with my family. Who would have thought all the hours we spent on the court, it led me to this moment. It's crazy also because like at the end, after I made the last shot, I was under the rim. I was looking for someone to tell me, hey, did I win? The whole experience is crazy. It all lined up. Like, we're basketball people. We're Toyota people. Now we're here. Now I have a new car.
How did you enter? I mean, how did you find Toyota? How did you guys find each other?
Honestly, I just won one of those social media contests on Instagram. So, like, Toyota SoCal, I've been following them for a few years already. Shout out to Toyota SoCal. Like, you guys should really follow them. They give away a lot of great stuff.
Toyota's social media platforms, including Instagram, is a great way to stay up with the Toyota community. They're always giving stuff away, whether it is tickets to huge sporting events, concert events, or even a new car or truck, as Philip is living proof of. People really do win with Toyota SoCal.
It's not a fluke. It happens. Hey, Toyota, they come through.
Congratulations on your victory and winning that Tacoma.
I'm so excited. Very happy to be part of the Toyota family now.
Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
Going on now, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Toyota Skills.
Big thank you to Mark Gubicza.
Hey!
We are live on location at Brewery X in Anaheim. It's the fourth stop of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. We have got a ton of prizes to give away, including tickets to Dodgers Padres this weekend. What once was a 9-game lead in the NL West
We've
is
watched
now
it disappear.
gone.
And we didn't even notice as it was disappearing.
No, it somehow snuck by us.
Like you had a big pile of cocaine on the table, and then come 5 in the morning,
Tim Cates comes to your house and you realize it's all gone.
Yeah, Mr. Hoover, no
Exactly right.
center divider between his nostrils, and comes and sucks up all the cocaine. It's hard to see the Dodgers lead go away, but at the same time, it does make for a more exciting August here during the dog days of summer.
I mean, just think about how, Dodgers have a 9-game lead in the division. Padres come to town, and the following weekend you head down to San Diego. No big deal. You got a 9-game cushion. Now you could be talking about the difference between getting a bye into the divisional round versus traveling to Chicago for 3 games of a best-of-3 wild card round before you'd have to find your way to Philadelphia, Milwaukee, or San Diego. I mean, the stakes are incredibly high, and we have not experienced it really since that 107-106 win back and forth between the Giants and the Dodgers that went down to the last game of the year.
Oh, that one really upset you, Matt.
It really did.
The people are coming, and we are happy to be here live at Brewery X in Anaheim. Dodgers versus Angels. Shohei Ohtani on the mound coming up tonight. Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck with the one and only Tim Cates. Will air here from 5:30 to 6:30, and the first pitch, as we all know, 6:38. We are streaming live on YouTube and X and on Facebook, and the stream is up. Everything's okay with the stream. Are people commenting? Matt's not revealed his arms yet.
No, I figure, you know what? I figure when it gets stagnant and we're starting to lose some viewership, I'll bring them back in by unveiling my arms and maybe even my chest.
You don't start the movie
that's what they're looking for.
You don't start the movie with Sydney Sweeney's boobs out. You wait.
No, you
wait. And then you reveal those warheads.
Exactly right.
All right. A little musical accompaniment, Matt. Ronnie, excuse me. It's okay, Matt.
I was going to say, all I got's a polka for 26 seconds.
I don't need the beatbox.
I can do it,
A very rare, one-time only, Early People, Petros and Money official tour stop extravaganza live from a very special place.
There we go.
The place that gave Matt and I shelter from the L.A. County storm.
That's the truth.
In the aftermath of the L.A. County lockdowns, Matt and I arrived here to Brewery X to find a live water effect.
There once was.
I mean, I feel like
hundreds of millions of gallons of water behind us.
I feel like Noah post-flood. Like, guys, there was just this.
I swear there was water here.
Water as far as the eye could see.
Remember Mark Sanchez was going to fish here.
Yeah.
That was our idea. We were going to get a big podium, and he was going to fish over the barbed wire fence.
We found a live water effect. We have used that water effect in the past to tell Mark Sanchez that he could fish there, even though
it's dirt.
No fish.
No fish.
We've also used the water effect back here to threaten our engineer Bert's life and say that we are going to drown him.
It's true. We were going to throw him over the fence and he
now
was going to drown.
It's like we can't. I mean, I guess we could beat him against the dirt.
Sure.
But that wouldn't, would you like that, Bert? No, I wouldn't. Anyway, we found a water effect, which is really drainage.
We're going to dehydrate you, Bert.
And we found this gigantic X, as in X marks the spot, as in what a great place for friends and family and all people to come and meet and to be together, which we needed, Matt. We needed that, and our listeners needed it post-2020. We needed it desperately.
That's the truth.
But it wasn't and isn't just the water effect that keeps us here. If it was,
we wouldn't be here.
I would leave right when I arrived seeing all the dirt. How long has it just been dirt? When did the water go away? Every month or two, it goes dry for 72 hours.
Is that right? And then it'll fill back up again.
And the
72 hours, it goes dry.
So this is just. So
where the hell's it all go?
So 95% of the time, we have the sweet water effect and the ocean breeze. And today we're out here in the Sahara Desert, Munson down the middle of nowhere, just by chance. Could the lack of water have something to do with the Dodgers' lack of performance in the series in Anaheim?
That's exactly right.
It's possible. Somebody start working on those things.
That's a lot of water to disappear in 72 hours.
Is there a hole? There's a hole. Yeah, it's a big toilet.
That's a huge dump if that's the one flush.
It wasn't.
I mean, my God.
It wasn't the water effect that kept us coming back, Matt, to Brewery X. I love a warehouse style. Sure. I grew up in my grandfather's liquor warehouse on 7th Street in San Pedro, and I love the warehouse feeling.
We are your corrugated steel show
There's
of record.
no doubt.
It's not close.
I mean, if you knock over one of those pallets of beer, you're going to die. Like, there's going to be an avalanche of... Could you imagine dying in an avalanche of Cactus Cooler cans?
Well, not a bad way to go.
I mean, yeah, but still.
You know?
It's like, remember the Cactus Cooler? Well, these guys made this alcoholic seltzer at this place in Anaheim.
Tasted like Cactus Cooler.
And it kills you. The beer is elite.
Yes.
At Brewery X. The beer is creative. Not to mention the seltzers. And this is the only place that I drink seltzer, Matt.
It's a good seltzer.
I won't take a seltzer anywhere else. Is that a seltzer? Well done, sir.
Beautiful.
The man bun and the seltzer.
Looks delicious.
That is.
Hey, you know what? That's his lifestyle.
I love him. Hey.
He is him.
When you call out the seltzer and he puts up the seltzer and he's got his shirt buttoned down like Vassegh.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got the freaking man bun.
Oh, tube socks.
I love this guy.
I mean, come on.
The burgers here, too, are the greatest.
Elite.
I mean, great. They remind me of the Utros Crest Cafe in San Pedro, closed many years ago, where Douglas MacArthur used to eat, and it was featured in the great film To Live and Die in L.A. in 2 scenes. The burger for me,
double up,
and the outdoor water effect.
That is now dirt 72 hours ago.
Is why I love it here, Matt. But you can't beat the burger.
Yes. And if I may, P,
and
real
they made
quick,
us our own beer. Remember that?
They made us our own beer, but I do because regularly we would complain about Dave Weiss shoving a cheeseburger in our face 3 minutes before we go on the air, and we would get incredible heartburn and indigestion.
This is the only place where I get to eat before the show starts.
Thank you for giving us the burger well before we went on the air so we could enjoy it, eat it slowly, savor every last morsel.
And that means a lot to us, Matt.
It does.
You can't beat the burger.
Cannot beat it.
Crown Prince of Burbank, Tim Cates, go figure, he likes the pizza.
Weirdo.
And Matt might have mentioned the burger, but he's really here for just one reason and one reason only. And that's at some point to show off his swole-ass arms.
That's why I'm on tour.
And flex out.
It's the arm tour.
On all of Anaheim, not since the flex off between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno back in the old Mr. Olympia days.
Pumping iron.
Have we had such a flexo here on the show?
Got at least 12-inch biceps
Matt's
going right now.
Unbelievable arms of steel. If Matt wanted to, he could bring down the thunder and fill that water up again.
I wish I could.
With his huge arms. So we're happy to be here. This is a great partner to dance with, like Johnny Castle and Baby Houseman.
Personally.
We're on a little bit longer, and we got started a little bit early. So everybody should be lathered up now that the 3 o'clock hour is upon us.
Is there something better than an A?
The
A
big
plus,
A.
I guess.
The
No,
big
is it?
A.
No.
The big A.
And the backdrop of Ohtani pitching for the Dodgers, and he has never pitched in any other uniform ever. You can take this to the bank, you stupid idiots. Ohtani has never pitched for anybody ever. Not Japan, not the seaweed head giants or whatever in Japan. Not them, and not the Japanese national team.
No ham fighters.
And certainly not the freaking Angels. The only time Ohtani's ever pitched is for the Dodgers. And the only time he's ever going to pitch in the Big A ever is tonight. And we've already given away those tickets. So you're done, right?
We gave away 2 pair of tickets. We actually, our second pair, all of a sudden the crowd started to turn on our winners like, hey, they're Angel fans, and they had to wave their hands.
We're in Anaheim.
No, we're not.
Oh, they had to deny the Angels like Peter denied Christ.
That's exactly how it felt.
3 times before the cock crowed.
Well, and you heard it, P. As they were waving their hands. No.
Yeah, at what cost?
That cock crowed.
Yeah, we made it to the game, but at what cost? We denied our true team in front of everybody. And it's not like our people were going to like surround him and beat him up like a flash mob.
You're just going to get a boo, that's all.
We don't have political violence here with a bunch of 15-year-old kids going after you. Take it easy. We don't want to give Angels fans the Dodgers-Padres tickets. So if you win the Dodgers-Padres tickets and you're wearing an Angel shirt, you better rend your garment right away and denounce the Angels.
We need every Dodger fan possible in the stadium this weekend. Times are hard.
They seemed to be there last night.
Times are hard. Yeah, they were. And they really flexed out 3 outs too early, didn't they?
The Angels have made the floundering Dodgers look like fools.
Wankers. Clowns.
I called Tim Cates on my way into work, and my son was in the car, and Tim Cates was listening to the Sports Lodge.
He was?
Yeah, and the Sports Lodge was gloating, and he was like, the big bad Dodgers with their gazillion-dollar payroll. And here come the Angels trying hard, the Halo honks. And let me tell you something. I know a little something about reality TV. And last night, that's the greatest reality television show I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
Roger Lodge, the patron of the Sports Lodge.
Former host
and
of
I'm
Blind
a
Date.
cheese ball. And you know what my son said under
Cates
his...
just wanted to punish himself as the host of Dodger Talk.
You know what my son said under his breath?
What'd he say?
Shut the F up.
Yeah.
Special night, though. And it's great for us to be together. But nothing beats the cheeseburger for me. Thank you for being here. We wish you luck with the numerous prizes. But I know in the cockles of my corazon that each and every one of you are truly here. And as more will arrive. For the love of great sports talk.
Great sports talk.
Thank you.
Exactly right.
And our show will continue. We're going to do the word. We're going to do the number. We're going to do the song of the day.
I believe we have a special guest coming.
Where is she?
Kate said she's on her way in right now. That he is still on the way back from the Big A, but he has maintained phone contact with her.
That's
and
good.
She is on her way in, so she is safe. She is making her way inside Brewery X.
I feel like I kind of shirked my responsibility. Like I kind of didn't, I drove the ball to the 5, but I didn't have a play to
Well, it's like a bowling ball. Once you got on the 5, you just held it out your window and you let it go.
I'm just saying, I drove the ball to the 5 like on a football field, but I didn't have a play to punch it into the end zone.
Well, it sounds like someone else did.
Well, thank goodness.
She is safe, and she should be arriving imminently.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with more great sports talk live from Brewery X in Anaheim.
Great
Petros and
sports
Money,
talk.
the 4th stop of our summer tour.
Fernando Valenzuela is a hero to us all in the Latino community and the world. Fernando Valenzuela for me meant that dreams can come true, and if you work hard at something and do things right on the field as well as off the field, that you can persevere. I think what public art does is it really humanizes the built environment and allows space and creates space for people to be able to interact with the work and sometimes see themselves in the murals. I think that a mural can transcend space and community, bridging art and culture together. I hope that this mural evokes feelings of representation, of unity, and also showing that with a player like Fernando Valenzuela here wearing his Mexican Heritage Night jersey, that it shows that Mexican Heritage Night is not just one night here at Dodger Stadium, but every night. The journey to create this mural has been truly inspirational. You know, there was like a dialogue with Fernando for me as I was creating this mural, and to see it finally come to fruition and really have a presence here at the stadium permanently is really beautiful to see. Fernando Valenzuela has been an important part of our culture here in the city, and people all over the world are going to come here to Dodger Stadium to see this mural and really learn more about who he was, not only as a player, but also the world-class person that he was off the field. LA loves Fernando Valenzuela.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith for the biggest party of the summer.
I believe they were #1 in attendance again.
Live music, food, drinks, and prices.
Can't be there in person? Not a problem.
Don't miss a second of the live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. And now, here they are, Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Tomorrow may not be the same day. Oh yeah. Hold your head up high and we will all be free. So now.
Good things happen when you meet strangers.
Going me, you. Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. You heard Bob Schmidt say it as we go to Dodgers Angels from the Galpin Motors broadcast booth at 6:38 p.m. That's right, 6:38. Dodgers on deck at 5:30. It is the fourth stop of the Petros and Money Summer Tour at one of our favorite places, if not our favorite place to go for these, Brewery X in Anaheim, 3191 East La Palma Avenue. It is right off the 91 at Kramer Glassell. Or Glassel. And we will be here till 5:30. We've already given away a couple pair of tickets to the game tonight with Ohtani on the mound, but we still have pairs of tickets to go see the Dodgers Padres this weekend, a Westinghouse TV, a trip to an MGM resort in Las Vegas, and a host of other prizes, P. And we got ourselves quite the crowd despite starting at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday.
2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and there's still people here at Brewery X. We are streaming live on YouTube and on X and on Facebook for the very old. And we are very excited that people are coming in and that we do have tickets to give away for Padres Dodgers this weekend. So we have that going for us. And Isabelle is here.
She's here.
Yeah, she walked in, and I went over to say hello to her, and she said, "Where is Smith? I'm going to rip Smith." And she said,
I'm very much looking forward to that.
She said that, and then she said, "But first, I've got to go to the bathroom."
Understandable.
So I had Johnny, I think, escort her to the bathroom. You know, I didn't want her to get crushed by a huge pallet of beer.
Right.
In that warehouse area at the Brewery X. But Isabelle is here.
Well, your fears are subsided. You were worried about sending her on the bus. She navigated it just fine. She has arrived.
Yeah, and then we'll find out who's going to bring her home. But, Matt, this is the first time we've had Isabelle at one of our shows since maybe about 20 years ago, 19, 18 years ago, when we were at J.T. Schmid's.
Going into a Ducks game, I think,
Was
right?
that what it was called?
Yeah, J.T. Schmid's with a D. J.T. Schmid's.
Yeah.
And Izzy came down.
But not J.D.?
J.T.
J.T. Schmid's.
Yeah, not Schmidt, but Schmid with a D. J.T. And I remember distinctly at that show we had a waiter, a server, with a just inked koi tattoo.
I do remember.
And before we had met him, for some reason...
You made fun of the koi tattoos.
We made fun of guys with koi tattoos and monster trucks. And he came over and brought us our beers.
I don't know anything about those things. I'm from the South Bay.
He was like, yeah, I got a lifted F-150 outside, and there's my koi tattoo. So great to serve you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we insulted him before we even started. But that was the last time.
That's a good 18 years ago.
Isabelle has been to a show. And that was back when her mother was alive. So really wonderful to have her out here and to be spending time together in the world of great sports talk. And our new
great sports talk.
Our new boss is here.
Brian Long.
Brian Long. He's wearing glasses over there. If you want a career in radio,
ask him.
And Brian Blackmore is here. One of the most darkest of clouds.
As dark as his glasses are.
Oh, that man is dark. And David Howard, our head sales guy.
If there's bad news to be shared, you best believe Brian Blackmore's going to share it with you.
I saw David Howard on the news the other day talking about his house in the Palisades.
Yes.
Chopping it up and putting in great work. So great people here.
Did you see the Pally High story?
I did not, Matt. What happened?
Pally High is back, and they have taken over.
Palisades High.
Palisades High, which, of course, was lost in the fire. They took over the 3rd Street Promenade Sears Roebuck. What was once
Well,
Sears is now Pally High.
No one's doing anything with that.
No, it is now Palisades High School, the Sears Roebuck on 3rd Street in Santa Monica.
We used to make out in the library stacks. Now we make out in the kitchenware area.
Exactly.
Well, that's fabulous. That is great news. Speaking of, I do have some information, Matt, important information about the water effect here.
And how we can lose this much water in 72 hours.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. One of the guys gave it to me from here, so we will call it the word of the day.
Okay.
He hurt me with his words.
The word of the day.
The world's largest groundwater recharge project is here in Anaheim. Now, why does the water need to be recharged?
Why?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because if it is left stagnant and it's not moving and snooving around and mixing like a cement mixer or whatever, that breeds mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah.
And it breeds death. And it breeds illness. And, yes, death and destruction.
That's right.
So the water has to be recharged. And behind us is one of the many basins where the water slows down, percolating down through the earth, and they drain it to scrape the clogged pores.
Huh?
It's drained to scrape the clogged pores.
Like Clearasil did for me back in the day?
If your face...
You got to get those pads, and they burn like acid.
If your face was a groundwater recharging station, then yes.
Yes.
It would be like that. But I am disappointed that we have no water.
Right.
Although some water does seem to be blowing off of those are our misters. Okay. That is a groundwater recharging station.
Okay.
Which Anaheim is known for. So basically, what you're doing is like a fountain. You're circulating the water through.
And right now it's under us.
Well, much of it is underwater. Anaheim has gigantic underground reservoirs.
Okay.
And in them lives, from the Batman, the Killer Croc. What? Oh, you think I made that up? Listen, I know things. There's a reason I'm on. They don't just give these jobs to people because they're stupid. If you know things like that, like the Killer Croc lives under Anaheim, where he used to live under Gotham City, they give you a radio show, and that's why I'm here.
So no West Nile virus for us because of the recharging of the water.
Right.
That's what
If
we're
you
talking
were like,
about.
exactly.
Otherwise, we're all dead. Dengue, fever, West Nile.
Great
everyone's
point.
dead.
Great point, Matt. Ebola.
All of it.
A great point is that you'd be like, I don't want to come to Brewery X. They got that standing water, and it's like going to Nairobi, you know? And no, that is not the case. This is moving water, and it is part of the great infrastructure of the proud city of Anaheim, which is the jewel, other than Irvine, of of Orange County. They don't call it Anacrime for nothing, kids.
That's the truth.
All right, it is time for the number of the day.
Number of the day.
Number of the day is 13, as in today, August 13th. There is a website that I check sporadically called nationaldaycalendar.com.
Yeah, everything's got a day.
Everything's got a day, and every now and then, if there's something interesting, we'll share it. Today is fill-in-the-blank day, so the theme days, it's not arbitrary. They list where it came from, why is today Creamsicle Day, whatever it may be.
Wow, Creamsicle Day's a real stretch.
That might be coming with that in a couple days. Now, August is home to some we can get behind. You got Sisters Day. You got Coast Guard Day. Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Those are great. You got some that suck, like Pickleball Day.
Well, wait a minute. Chocolate Chip Cookie Day?
We're into that.
And Pickleball Day sucks?
Well.
What about the Cougars?
If they had Cougar Day, we'd get behind that.
No, there's Cougars out there playing pickleball, Matt.
You want to play pickleball in order to cage that cougar?
I might coach.
There you go. Yesterday was a good one for both of us, P. It was National Middle Child Day. But we did not celebrate. Exactly right. That's how you celebrate. You flip everybody off because you're a middle kid and you were ignored. But today this one jumped out from me.
What did you get for moving me downstairs?
Today is one that tickled my fancy because I have a wife that likes to sip a little bit on the sauce. And she has managed to take part.
Guy doesn't drink for a couple months, and he calls his wife an alcoholic.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Not that she's an alcoholic. She likes to sip all the fads. You've met my wife. You know when she orders a drink, it tends to be whatever's happening now.
They called her Mojito Mary.
Yes, that's kind of how she operates. So we've been together We've been together since the early '90s, and I have watched her go through the Midori sour phase.
That's our guy.
There we go. The Midori sour phase.
How's that seltzer going down?
I watched her go through. Thanks to.
It looks like you should be drinking that out of a beaker.
And you know what? This is actually. It reminds me. That reminds me more of her mid '90s phase, which was the sour apple martini phase.
Oh God!
Yes, one of the worst she ever went through.
Wake up with the ultimate bitter beer prune phase.
Like someone just put your head in a vice.
Oh, like somebody punched your whole face in.
Thanks to Sex and the City in the 2000s, all the ladies were drinking Cosmos.
Oh, Cosmopolitan.
They got to get a Cosmo in that stupid martini glass. The last, decade, it's sort of been Rambar. Oh, did you get a bottle of Rambar? And they all drank Rambar.
What's that?
It's like Chard or Sauv Blanc.
I know what a rum bar is, but
no, it's a particular brand of wine, and they all say it in a very annoying fashion. But
like a Pinot Gris?
Exactly. Pinot Gris Rambar. Oh, my God, it's so good. It's so refreshing. I love it cold.
So she's a real fad drinker.
Yes, and now she is in the midst of today's National Prosecco Day.
Yeah, I was going to say.
See, you tried to hold back, but you started clapping. You're
Bellini.
The Bellini, the Hugo
That's a
Spritz. Yeah, see, look at the ladies out there. Like, oh yeah, the Hugo Spritz with the Saint Germain.
That's the real housewives vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today is National Prosecco Day, so may you celebrate with an Aperol Spritz. With a Hugo Spritz.
And Prosecco is just Italian champagne, right?
Yes. Yeah, from the northern region.
And then Cava or whatever is Spanish champagne. And then champagne is French champagne.
French champagne.
And then sparkling wine is American champagne.
And may I share this last thing before we
sparkling wine, that's what we got.
Move along.
We don't get a cool word like Prosecco?
No, Prosecco. Before we move on to Ronnie's song of the day.
We can call it bitch juice.
I had somebody ask me if I could make them a Negroni at the house. And I was like, yeah, I suppose so. Little Campari. And they're like, no. I don't want gin in it. I want it made with Prosecco. I said, well, that's not a Negroni.
That's a Spritz.
That's Prosecco with a little bit of Campari in it. And that's what we're talking about. She's like, no, I read it online. It's a Negroni. So may you enjoy your Prosecco however you take it.
I don't think it's available here.
With Campari, I would hope it's not. Instead, enjoy the sour apple martini seltzer, everybody. And happy Prosecco Day.
Where did we put Isabelle? She's here. I just saw her. Yeah, is she all right?
Oh, here she is. She's walking in right now.
Sit Isabelle down.
Beautiful.
Sit her down and get her a drink. And don't let her spend any money. Your money's no good here, Isabelle. From the group home.
Ronnie.
This is the song of the day.
Hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
We're gonna knock out some burgers, some frozen burgers, in about 10 minutes using some beer and simple rub. Let me show you how. Get some frozen burgers from any grocery store. Get them right out of the pack. Let me show you how to make the pack. Right? I just go ahead and put these burgers directly onto the grill. It's a very quick way to make burgers and make them taste great. The beer does amazing things to it. Right? So it's ready to go. Put some cheese on it. Let it melt a little bit. Take it off the grill and munch on it. Alright, it's been a few minutes now, about 5-6 minutes. You can open it up, come shake it out. See right there's a little blood? Now it's time to flip it over. Once you flip it over, we'll just show you how to do one. Put some more beer on the other side. Okay. Put some more rub on it. And wait until you get some more blood. Alright, the cheese is on there, they're melted. Then take it off the grill, put in the buns, put some lettuce on it, some tomatoes, and some mustard and ketchup. If you want that, you're good to go. It's a quick 10-15 minute, get frozen burgers. You got a big party, you got a kids party at the house, whatever the case is, throw them on there, get some beer, get some rub, get some cheese, you're ready to go. Hope you guys try it out. I want to send a shout out to Tim out of the Irvine area who tried that fish basket combo we had the other day. It came out awesome. Hope you guys try it out and let us know what you think. All right? Have a good one.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy. I will recommend him to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMAR.
Hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, It's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are. Stick around for more of the 12th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Put that QR code in.
Oh, she ripped me.
What did you do?
I just said hello.
She told me that you want her dead.
I said, hello, Isabelle, and she said, don't you talk to me. And I said, you said you were going to rip me. And then she told me that I was an idiot for saying Juice Newton was dead. I said, I never said she was dead. Petros said she was dead. And she said, no, he didn't. You did.
Thank you, Izzy.
So I had to wear that. And then she said, don't pretend like you like me. You hate me, which I said is crazy.
We all know.
And then what was the third thing? You got at me for a third thing, too, Isabelle. You said nobody cares about, and I can't remember what it was you told me. What was it? Yeah, I don't remember either. But, yeah, so she did. She spent 2 minutes ripping me, but I enjoyed it, Isabelle. It's wonderful to see you.
It's great to have Isabelle Ibarra here, a great contributor to the Petros and Money Show. She has been in Los Angeles sports talk longer than any of us.
That is the truth.
Live from here at Brewery X is Isabelle. I don't know if we can get her up on stage. I might have to carry her. Or we can get a wireless mic down there. We'll see. But it's great to see you, Isabelle. And if you guys want to take a picture with Isabelle, approach very, very cautiously. She'll bite you. She already, like a water moccasin, bit Matt and poisoned.
Exactly right.
Told him that he was a loser.
Open hand slap.
Wow. But God bless everybody. We're here at the Brewery X in Anaheim. It is a Wednesday. Not a day we normally do these tour stops, but it is a special one because we have the Dodgers playing the Angels tonight, and we have Shohei Ohtani on the mound. We gave away, courtesy of our boy Barry, a couple of tickets to that contest. But right now, Matt, as there's a lot of emotion bubbling.
Yes, there is.
Not just from Isabelle, but a lot of very angry Dodger fans. You know, we're in a festive atmosphere here. We're safe here at Brewery X. But in real life, I mean, it's a very, very tenuous time to be a Dodger fan. And
people are freaking out.
Angel fans are laughing at us and making us look stupid. They are. Look at that guy. Look at he's laughing like the Joker.
And now we are a bunch of wank-offs. Yeah, a bunch of clowns here.
A bunch of wank-offs and clowns. That's what we look like.
That's us.
It's time for the top story of the day.
Top story of the day.
Well, Isabelle is not the only one that's ornery. I am too.
Are you going to be able to get through this if she's giving you a hard look like that sales guy the other day?
I am. I'm going to try to.
Don't mean mug him too hard,
Exactly. I get affected by that, Isabelle. I am ornery, or as my mother used to say, honorary. We're doing 3 tour stops in 8 days.
You know the reason that alligators are ornery?
We were in Huntington Beach on Friday. We are here in Anaheim today. And again on Friday, we'll be in Thousand Oaks at Tarantula Hill. And we'd love to see each and every one of you here up there as well, if in fact you can make it some 80 miles away. Over that same stretch, I will call 2 football games, Sunday versus the Saints, Saturday versus the Rams. So forgive me my snarky trespasses as we are out here beginning at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, ready to party, ready to grab ass.
Why are you so angry? What are you mad about?
Because with a 2 o'clock start, we begin at 2 p.m. because the show before us cannot chop wood and carry water.
Oh, come on, Matt.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, Matt.
That's right. So we're doing 3.5 hours of our monkey dance instead of 2.5 today.
Just a moment. Just one gosh darn minute.
Yes.
Do you people in the crowd here in this festive atmosphere in front of this pile of desolate dirt, do you people want to hear that kind of bitterness and anger?
Yeah! Exactly right.
Do you people want to hear that kind of verbal violence? Do you people want the verbal abuse from the voice of the Bolts? All right, verbal abuse dad, Matt Money Smith.
I say we stab him, then we tattoo him.
And then we kill him.
And then we kill him. You would think, with all of that going on,
I want to be verbally abused.
Knowing that we were going to be out here beginning at 2 p.m. to celebrate the Shohei Ohtani start in a Dodger uniform at the Big A.
And people came out. There were people here when we started. We were worried about that.
We were, and we had a sweet audience.
I don't want to feel like I'm doing the show at Buffalo Bills, closed down and depressed.
Roller coaster doesn't work anymore.
Nothing's happening. An old cocktail waitress with a cane.
But you would think the Dodgers would freaking cooperate a little bit. How about a little something for our effort? It is our 4th tour stop. And it is our...
my homie here's got to call 2 football games in 6 days.
And it is our second, because we have such a great partnership with the ball club, it is our second Dodger-themed tour stop. Rancho Cucamonga was suggested as much a Dodger tour stop.
Well, we had Joe Kelly. We had the mariachis.
Exactly right.
We got DJ Santana here today.
And hey, no need for parlor games, no need for PMS, doing PMS stuff. We got Joe Kelly, we got the Dodgers and the mariachi and the 909 and the 951. And what did they do to us there, P? Do we remember what the Dodgers did to the Petros and Money show when we had a Dodger-themed tour stop in Rancho Cucamonga? They were in the midst of a 6-game losing streak.
Oh, that's right. And we asked Joe Kelly if he thought he could come and help.
We're trying to calm the masses, and what do they make us do? Put on our clown makeup and go out there and dance like the clowns we are. Hey, everyone, raise a glass. Enjoy your burgers. Isn't this great? The Dodgers were up 9 games in a division a week ago, and they were just swept in back-to-back series by the Astros and Brewers, and now are just 5.5 ahead of the Padres, who are left for dead. We had to deal with that swoon, calm the masses. The Dodgers are firmly in control. Meanwhile, they're getting their junk kicked in. Houston, 26-9, beat them in that 3-game series. Milwaukee,
I remember now,
15-4 in that 3-game series, and they put us out there as a face of the station that has been their proud partner for World Series champion Dodger baseball. No one grin and grips like the Petros and Money show, and that's what they did to us then, P.
I mean, to be fair, these events are scheduled, and they don't know if the Dodgers are going to win or lose.
Put it on the board, man. Put it on the board. I watch Ted Lasso. He's got that sign that says believe every time they walk out of the locker room. Why not put it on? Petros and Money, tour stop tomorrow, boys. Must-win game tonight in Anaheim. Play your best. And even that might not do, so play your extra super special best. And they couldn't do it.
I don't feel like that would be much of a motivator for those guys. Maybe Kasparius, our friend.
Yeah, maybe Banda. I feel like we got something there. Maybe Gomer could help them. do you remember what we had to do as a top story of the day? Because the Dodgers were in the midst of a 6-game losing streak. We had to pull out that card from the bottom of the deck and bash LeBron for about 20 minutes. That's what we did out there.
Did LeBron do anything this week? Can we talk about him?
I mean, you want to talk about a guy with some bad squat form, throwing a bunch of plates up, shirtless, and then dropping the bar right there on a bench? I'm sure that padding's now ruined, and who knows if the bar bent. But that's what we did, Jabron Lames, for 20 minutes in a top story because the Dodgers were in the midst of a lull that saw them lose 6 straight, and it was hard for us to have a Dodgers celebration in the midst of all that. Exactly, Fun Denny. Yeah. So, it's very...
Fun Denny from Rancho Cook.
Exactly right. Fun Denny from Rancho Cook. They were up 9 games. They had a 98% chance to win the division, and it is now reminiscent for you old folks that used to have the NES when you were up 5-0 in RBI baseball, and guess what your friend did? Kick the damn console and reset it. Oh, I guess we just got to start this one over. But that's what happened.
It didn't happen like that. It's like if your friend came back
yes.
from like a 15-run deficit.
12-20 over 32 games. That is the dog poop baseball like that dog does right
and
there.
And how about this,
that
Matt?
the Dodgers are playing.
With an 11-1 victory this afternoon over the Giants, the Padres
are in.
A half game up on the Dodgers in the NL West. It's gone. You watched your bank account go all the way down to 0.
Yes, indeed. It's
The
reality.
lead is gone.
It is reality. They are a second-place team. And you look at the game last night, and what did we have? Starting pitcher, fine. Bullpen, blows it. In this case, it's the one guy, and why was that the guy they went to is beyond me, Alex Vassegh. Previous 2 outings prior to last night.
Too much caffeine, man.
Exactly right. After Bonda shared the caffeine secret, Vassegh has not been the same. He blew it against Toronto on Sunday. He blew it against the Cardinals the previous Wednesday. Those are his previous 2 outings. Why would you march him back out on the mound with a 1-run lead after the last 2 disasters? Dodgers up 3-2. Ohtani, 1 run, 2 hits over 4. Wroblewski came in. Vassegh, bang, 2 runs. Remember, that was the circus in the field of Alex Freeland when he sailed that pitch trying to get the out at second base. But Dave Roberts, after the loss on Sunday, said no excuses not to win that game. We celebrated him for taking his players to task. Blake Trinan blows it in the 8th.
Calling Ohtani out.
Called out Ohtani.
And I heard he got a call from Rob Manfred. You know, if you call Ohtani out, they don't take kindly.
Oh, they're going to come get you. That is their crown jewel. Why do you think we got all these billions of dollars?
I mean, I got to say, Matt, I've gone on like 3 other radio shows in the last couple days, and everybody's like, hey, what's up with this shady real estate deal? What do you know about Ohtani? Ohtani's pretty shady, isn't he? Like, he's hiding in plain sight as a bad guy. And I was like, I don't know, man.
You didn't say, let me tell you a little something about Hawaiian real estate.
It's just 2 years in a row that Ohtani's had some kind of crazy deal off the field, you know?
With a lot of wealth comes a lot of incredible wealth-making opportunities.
I get it, you know. But
yeah.
See, you're already making excuses for
I'm more focused with the on-field product
than
the off-field product.
Maybe they're related.
I mean, Ohtani hit a jack last night in the top of the 9th to give him a 6-5 lead. Vassegh comes in and immediately, first pitch, grooved, 85-mile-an-hour slider, gone over the fence, tie game.
That was enough, Matt.
You would have thought. And so people say, well, if it's not Vassegh, who are you going to pitch there? I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who.
You tell me.
Mason Miller, Johan Duran, David Bednar, the 3 guys that we heard about the Dodgers trying to pick up at the deadline. That's who. You don't want to trade a prospect for one of those 3 guys? Why not? You got a bunch of 30-year-olds out on the field with 10-year contracts blocking the path of all these prospects anyway.
So the 3 guys that you mentioned are not on the team, though?
No. Instead, Mason Miller is on the Padres, and David Vassegh tried to come on, peddling how poorly he's been playing.
Did you see how he tried to do that to me? How he tried to embarrass me?
You mentioned Mason Miller. I look up his stats. What do we got on Mason Miller? 4 he's played 5 times now for the Padres.
How's he going to say that to me?
If he was out there today, he blew 1 save. The Padres won that game anyway. His other 4 outings since being traded to the Padres, zeros. 4 1/3. He had 1 up down, 0 runs, 10 strikeouts for Mason Miller in his 4 appearances. In his last 3 outings, he's got 9 strikeouts. Since being traded to the Phillies, Duran, 4 games, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 4 saves. That's the other guy they were supposed to trade one of their premier prospects for. And that guy that we talked about with DV at least 3 times, Bednar. David Bednar. He's doing 1 2/3, 2+ innings. He's done 2 up and downs, 5 1/3 in 4 games, 1 hit. That's all he's given up. But they're precious prospects that they had to keep a hold of, despite having Freddie Freeman and Ohtani and Will Smith and Mookie Betts and Max Muncy.
You're taking Andrew Friedman to task?
I am. You got Glasnow? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Isabelle.
Look at Isabelle doesn't like it. Look at that. She doesn't like it, man.
You already got all these great starting pitchers in Glasnow and Blake Snell and Yamamoto and Ohtani.
And they're healthy again.
What are we doing? What are we doing? You hand it off to a bullpen that can't get 3 outs, and it's all a waste. And let me finish with this. I don't ever want to see Michael Conforto step into the batter's box again.
Now come on. Now come on.
Ever again.
Now come on.
Ever again.
Now that is just too much.
Ever again.
Next thing you're going to tell me is Hendricks going to be out here next with a good deal on a big green egg.
He is, and it's going to save me. That will be my salvation. This is what I Googled.
Wait a minute. Now this is a crowd of people that is...
They want the truth.
No, they have compassion in their hearts.
They want the truth.
This is a crowd of people that cares about their fellow man. You guys don't want Conforto to put out in the cold like Tom in the Tom and Jerry when he's watching Christmas from outside the window.
Exactly right. Right.
You guys don't want that for Conforto, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, how horrible.
Because we know
Look at
so
them
much.
calling for his head like they called for Jesus. Give us Barabbas. You guys are horrible.
Because David Vassegh and the Petros and Money Show combined, just the seamiest of seamheads on the face of the earth. We know what OPS is all about. I Googled worst OPS in baseball 2025, and this is exactly what it came back with. In the 2025 MLB season, based on available data, Michael Conforto has the worst OPS among players with 300 or more at-bats with a .626 OPS. This is significantly lower than league average. And his offensive performance also resulted in a low OPS plus of 78. Adding, his defensive metrics are poor with a -5 OAA, outs above average. That's what I Googled, and that's what I got back. Get out of L.A.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. What about the 10 days that he was very hot? What about those 10 days? Can't we hang on to those 10 days?
He has had 321 at-bats this season. They have given him 321 opportunities.
And we're not willing to see if he can work his way out of it?
321 at-bats. Last night, a brutal strikeout, a double play. Would have been better off watching the ball run by him in the late innings. Enough. Thank you. Thank you. That's where we're at. And it's on a day that we have another Dodger-themed Petros and Money Summer Tour stop. One, a 6-game losing streak. The other, on the precipice of being swept by the lowly Angels in a season series of 6 games.
Well,
yes.
Thank God in Thousand Oaks, Matt, all we'll have to celebrate is Ventura County. We won't talk about the Dodgers versus the Padres at all.
All we have is this one game. That's it. Between now and our tour stop is this one game tonight with Ohtani on the mound.
All we have is this moment. The 21st century's yesterday. You can count all you want. It is very sad, Matt.
Yes, it is.
It is because, this should be a celebratory thing.
That's right.
But instead, there's trepidation. There's an obnoxious, drunken Angel fan right there. Look at him. I see you, sir. Look at that guy. He looks like
his polo.
He looks like the Kool-Aid man over there with his Angels. I mean, I got to say, it was hard to listen to Roger Lodge be like, the Dodgers with their gazillion-dollar payroll.
That's right.
The big, bad Dodgers, and they can't beat us. The scrappy Angel fans that come on the 91 East and enjoy Anaheim and then leave on the 91 East.
Ain't that the truth?
Well,
sadly, it's our reality, and we're here to put lipstick on that.
So what's worse? in your mind, Matt, the fact that the Dodgers did not trade for some relievers,
as they should have,
or the fact that Conforto still lives and breathes in the Dodger lineup?
Tough call. I might have to punt and just say it's that the show before us can't chop wood and carry water.
All right, Ronnie. You know what, though? That is a pretty accurate description of their lack of ability.
Exactly right.
They cannot chop wood and carry water.
And when I say it, I see the boss look the other way and pretend like he's talking to somebody else. Like, oh, not much going on here.
Not like me and the voice of the Bulls.
Yeah.
We chop wood and carry water. You might as well call us a damn sawmill.
Got 2 more hours of this.
Really?
Hour 30.
Okay. Okay, crazy. I got to go. Isabelle is here.
Yeah, Isabelle.
And her Hello Kitty outfit. She'll pose for pictures. She's got a nicer phone than me. And those are sweet shoes.
Me too.
Not since the double boot guy have we had such sweet footwear.
Oh, yeah, is he?
And we'll return with more great sports talk. You can
Great
stream us
sports talk.
on YouTube and X and Facebook. Petros and Money live on a Wednesday from Brewery X. Your tank for the Toyota VIP section and a chance for $5,000.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Our backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube. Coming to a town near you.
Your day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right. Speedy Cash offers cold, hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMAR.
Here's Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
Live at Brewery X, it is the fourth stop of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. Big thank you to Surfside Vodka, to Barry's Tickets, to Modelo, to Sweet James Bergener. P, there's a grand prize that people can register to win if they snap that QR code on the table.
$5,000 courtesy of your Southern California Toyota dealers. Snap the QR code right now. And joining us right now, live from the stage at Brewery X, in front of the water recharging basin. It's dry today, like the desert around Mount Ararat. One of the great Armenian Americans that ever lived, a peace broker of gang violence.
That's the truth.
A Marine, Henrik Stepanyan, the great CEO of one of our favorite companies of all time, Barbecues Galore.
Not a barbecue aisle.
A barbecue store.
Yeah.
As the summer is coming to an end, we talked to Henrik about the greatness of barbecue culture and coming together. We hope we did an okay job over the weekend, Henrik, with our sales.
You guys
And did we do okay? Was everything okay? Were you woken up in the middle of the night? Were you disturbed in your night dress?
No, I wasn't.
All right, so everything's okay?
It's all good, man.
Now, we have been here at Brewery X before. You have been here before, right?
One time.
Now,
time ago.
did you remember there being water, or do you remember the dryness of the Ararat Desert here?
I saw water before.
Yeah.
Right.
I think almost every other. I feel like it was gone one other time.
One other time it
We've
was
split
gone.
It. It's been 50-50.
And it was
water.
It was like
no
right
water.
after COVID, and Matt and I got some serious dystopian vibes. But now that we actually understand that it's just a water basin for drainage, it's a little bit of a different vibe.
Exactly right. It is as dry as a glorious dry-aged Kansas City strip.
Oh, wow.
That you want to put on one of them big green eggs and cook nice and slow and get it nice and tender. Or do I want to just sear that in like a cast iron
there's
pan
barbecues galore everywhere where you can ask.
That's true. That is true. What do I want to do with it? Like now we got so much going on, Henrik. We got reverse sear.
Right.
We've got the cast iron pan. Get that out there on your grill and heat that thing up real high and then throw it on there and sear it and then put it on the grill right after that for a little while at low heat. What do we do when it comes to a high-priced piece of meat? What's the best way to grill it?
Reverse searing it. If
That's
you have
right.
the egg, smoke it first.
Okay.
Take it off, crank it up to high temperature,
Right.
and then sear it.
And that's what the egg can do. You can do it
You
both.
can do both,
You can do
exactly.
it with those vents.
Exactly.
You get the slow for like a couple, what is that, like an hour or two or
At
something
the
like
most,
that?
until about 125 temperature.
There we go.
Depending
And then
on your taste, if you like to have medium rare, medium well.
Open those vents.
Open it up.
1,000
let it get up,
degrees.
put it back
and
on.
that's the versatility of the egg. Are people buying eggs these days?
That's in our Texas market. It's our best seller.
Okay. Well, we can't let Texas top us here
We
in
can't.
California.
We're not even on in Texas.
That's right.
We have some people who listen to you via.
Oh, that's true.
iHeart
Via the
app.
iHeartRadio app, anywhere in the
I
world.
showed up at the Abilene Barbecues Galore
That's
and
right.
demanded 50% off from Henrik. Henrik, what's the most you've ever seen anybody spend or spend yourself on a piece of meat?
We've had.
Oh, good question.
Right? Am I not the best?
I mean, he's no Joe Davis.
No,
but
somebody bought it for me. I didn't buy it for myself.
Okay.
Was it a tomahawk?
No, it was actually a dry age. It was a 90-day dry age steak. I was actually in Texas, and it was $300 for the piece of steak.
Oh, my God. And they didn't even cook it for you and make a béarnaise sauce or anything?
No, they did it for us.
Oh,
they
okay,
did.
all right.
Yeah, they did.
$300.
Yeah.
For a piece of meat.
Exactly.
Was it like the size of a $half? Or how big was it?
Honestly, probably a 10-ouncer at the most.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Is it like a fillet?
It was a ribeye.
Okay.
But a small ribeye.
Interesting.
But it was amazing.
Here is what I would say. Look, a lot of people financially challenged these days. The money maybe isn't flowing like it once was, but one of the reasons we love putting Henrik on is because it helps us take the pulse of our small business community. You know,
That's
we've got
right.
barbecues galore strewn about the Southland. You got a bunch of people you're employing. They're working your brick and mortar stores where you can go in, have a conversation about the rubs, talk about specific spatulas or a cedar plank or a vegetable or fish basket, and actually get some expertise versus just clicking a button on some freaking one-stop shop that sells everything from books to vape pens to barbecue toys. Get into your local barbecues galore and help support small business here in the Southland is what we're trying to say with Henrik here.
That's right. We have a lot of our associates been with us for 15, 20 years. I mean, you go to a store, these guys live and breathe barbecuing. If you go to Brea, as an example, Richard, for 22 years.
22 years, Richard. That's the expertise you're getting.
Exactly. He'll teach you. He'll talk to you about it. If you buy a grill, whether it's a gas grill, electric, pellet, whatever it is, if you have a question, you call them up. They get that for you. When you buy it online, when you buy it in the big box, you don't get that kind of service.
Exactly.
And it's not
right.
just one person. We have multiple. Our average tenure in our company is over 12 years.
Barbecues galore.
Not a barbecue aisle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just a barbecue aisle. We can do better, guys. When I say it's not just a barbecue aisle, you have to say it's not a barbecue store, but you have to say it in an angry way, like you're mad at the Dodgers and that you're mad at anybody messing with small business. Barbecues galore. It's not just a barbecue aisle. Thank you.
Go.
Yes, the anger and the vitriol.
That's what we wanted.
The anger because the Dodgers are in a free fall and getting swept by the punk-ass Angels. Oh, my God, sir. Look at, you're upsetting Isabelle. Look at her. She's convulsing. Now, Henrik, I don't know if you heard about this, but Matt Money Smith,
what I
he
alleged.
bought something on Amazon, a hot dog steamer many years ago.
Oof.
If we could have a grill inside our studio, I would, but there is no ventilation,
Right.
and we'd probably get fired if we tried to fire something up.
But that's like talking about a Geo Metro to Enzo Ferrari, I guess. But we got a hot dog steamer. And then, every once in a while, Matt would make hot dogs. And then the guy from down the hall, Tim Conway Jr., the show on KFI, he bought a hot dog steamer and started, having a hot dog day every day. And, kind of took it from us.
Not
in
cool.
a way.
Not cool.
And bought the exact same one as Matt.
He did.
The same setup, invites all the same people. And then one of his employees ate 11 hot dogs while he was working.
Wow.
Didn't show up for work the next day. So we all thought,
heart attack.
He's dead because of the 11 hot dogs.
Heart attack.
Turns out he was in a terrible car accident and very, very badly damaged. And he's recovering in the hospital, multiple surgeries and all that. But there's a lot of anger from my radio partner and me and our community that they not only did they hijack our kind of event, but they took it, and now they've had this near tragedy take place. Good
All
Samaritan.
kinds of public
They put a
traction.
tourniquet on his arm. He was going to blow a whole crazy-ass thing. And we don't, they took hot dog day from us. Now Conway's on the Channel 5 News. What's he talking about? His hot dog steamer.
He is.
And what are we doing? We're standing here with our junk in our hand like
Right in our
idiots, like
hand.
wankers and clowns. What can we do
Help us.
to fight back against Conway and what he took from us?
All right.
What do we got?
Let's get you a sous vide, which I was against for a long time because it's cheating, right?
The sous vide.
The sous vide. You
Okay.
let it sit there for a couple of hours.
Okay.
Get it to temperature. I'll get you a little small griddle we have in our stores.
Okay.
It's a little tabletop griddle.
Okay.
That all you got to do is turn it on for about 90 seconds on each side, and you will destroy
Gives it a little char on there. And,
That's all you
we
need.
can do high-end sausages in that sous vide.
100%. Oh, yeah. It's simple. Look
at this.
It's very simple.
So now we're like Wurstkrust or something.
Exactly right.
And he's just punk ass, putting out hot
We got
dogs.
rattlesnake sausage, venison sausage, Rocky Mountain oyster sausage.
Yeah, you take your freaking steamer there, Carl. We got rattlesnake sausage.
Exactly right.
Great call, Henrik.
Look at this, Henrik. See, that's what you get when you go into a barbecues galore. You're not going to get that online.
Now, one more thing. We heard of this hot dog that they serve at Disneyland the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Where they dig out a pickle.
One of those jumbo dill pickles.
And then they put a hot dog in it.
Right in the middle.
And then they stick the thing in, and then they fry it.
Dip it in the corn dog
batter. So it's
batter.
like fried pickles and a hot dog. Have you ever heard of that kind of thing?
That sounds disgusting. But
oh, God! Damn it!
I don't like hot dogs. I'm a meat.
You're just a meat guy.
Yeah, I'm a meat guy.
Yeah, he's a meat guy. He wants to butterfly that dog and put it on top of a burger.
Exactly.
Put it on top of a steak and wrap it in some carne asada.
Exactly.
I
bacon.
think that when I said, yeah, we had this hot dog steamer, and Henrik's response was, ooh. was pretty telling. Matt, there's nobody like barbecues.
Nobody
There's nobody like
better.
our hero, Henrik.
Support small business, everybody. 10-plus years on average. They're associates that help you get exactly what you need, whether it's rubs and sausage or the big-ticket items like the Big Green Egg or the Weber Genesis or the Kettle Grill, the old standard. You name it, they've got it, and they've got the people to help you out. I speak from experience. I once asked, I had a big soccer team party, and I said, how do I grill these? What's the best way for me to grill a bunch of burgers?
Socrates party? I didn't know the guy was such a high-end guy.
Soccer team party.
Oh.
I said, how do I cook all these burgers at once? And it was one of your associates and you that said you get the frozen Costco burgers, you put the beer on there to give it moisture, and you'll grill those things up in no time, and they were delicious. That's what you get when you go to the Barbecues Galore. That type of expertise to help you out with whatever barbecuing riddle vexes you in that moment.
Because it's not just a barbecue aisle.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Henrik.
Thank you, Henrik.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it.
Shall return live from the desolate desert.
No water back there.
That is Brewery. No water in the water fountain.
It was there 72 minutes ago, 72 hours ago.
No wood in the wood stock. We got a whole other hour of great sports talk. David Vassegh is... Oh, Matt, breaking news. Guess who is not in the lineup tonight? Ohtani is in the lineup tonight, you stupid
pitching.
idiot.
God's sakes.
You fat, bloated idiot. Ohtani's leading off. Will Smith hitting second.
Well, then obviously we know who's not in the lineup.
Freddie Freeman third. Tio Scar fourth. Muntz fifth.
Oh, Muntz.
Andy turned the pages. Sixth. Alex, call me.
There you go, playing shortstop.
Seventh. Kyle Freeland.
Oh, Kyle Freeland.
Rojas. That's it.
That's that, huh?
No Conforto. No Mookie Betts.
So Rojas playing shortstop, Call playing left field. Hey, we said no more Conforto. Alex Call in for Conforto tonight.
That's why I read it off, Matt.
I thought it was because Mookie wasn't playing.
It was because of Conforto. I don't know why Mookie's not playing, but you know who will tell us all about it in our next hour.
David Vassegh.
Do we have a wireless to get down to Isabelle? Do you want to come on?
He said no. Can you? Well, we got to. You know what? We might be able to.
We can turn her around and sit her on the stage.
Right.
And
we
bring
can
down the headset.
Bring down the headset.
That's what we're going to do. If only
Exactly,
our producer,
Isabelle.
Tim Cates.
Exactly right.
He already drove Gubicza back and forth and got Isabelle into the building. What more do you want? Blood?
We got to find out if Izzy wants to stay for Dodger talk or if she wants to cut out after the end of the Petros
Wait,
Money
we got
Show
to
at
talk.
5:30.
We got to talk.
Don't tell us yet.
It's hot.
You sip that Coca-Cola and you decide.
Challenge Tacoma giveaway winner is here. Philip Sevilla, our hero. How you doing? Tell us about what happened out there.
Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here. Winning a car. Imagine that. Winning a car, just in general, is probably like one of the best memories or core memory I'll have in my whole life.
You worked hard with your father,
Right.
a proud Filipino American. Where basketball is a very big deal. You
Yes.
came out here and you had the preparation that was necessary to achieve your goal.
When I was doing the skills challenge itself, the dribbling, the passing, like the layup, the shooting, it brings me back through all the trainings I went through in my younger years back in the Philippines or even here with my dad, with my family. Who would have thought all the hours we spent on the court, it led me to this moment. It's crazy also because like at the end, after I made the last shot, I was under the rim. I was looking for someone to tell me, hey, did I win? The whole experience is crazy. It all lined up. Like we're basketball people, we're Toyota people. Now we're here. Now I have a new car.
How did you enter? I mean, how did you find Toyota? How did you guys find each other?
Honestly, I just won one of those social media contests on Instagram. So, like Toyota SoCal, I've been following them for a few years already. Shout out to Toyota SoCal. Like, you guys should really follow them. They give away a lot of great stuff.
Toyota's social media platforms, including Instagram, is a great way to stay up with the Toyota community. They're always giving stuff away, whether it is tickets to huge sporting events, concert events, or even a new car or truck, as Philip is living proof of. People really do win with Toyota SoCal.
It's not a fluke. It happens. Hey, Toyota, they come through.
Congratulations on your victory and winning that Tacoma.
I'm so excited. Very happy to be part of the Toyota family now.
Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
Going on now, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
Toyota Skills Challenge Tacoma giveaway winner is here. Philip Savia.
Gong Miyukes, Petros and Money, AM 570 LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Thank God Henrik is such a prince and comes armed with multiple living fire pits.
That got ugly. Matt was doing a giveaway, and a nice UPS gentleman was
I am
in the
easily
bathroom,
influenced by the masses.
and the guy came out, and he was like, I have the number, but I was in the bathroom. And Matt's like, well, what do you want me to? Okay, you can have it. And then when he did that, when Matt was like, well, what do you want me to do?
We had already pulled the second number.
And then there
who also hadn't answered.
There was a barking, just screaming.
At the top of his lungs.
Anger from the crowd. Just a lot of really mad people, very upset. Just like, a lot of, oh, look, and the guy that won the barbecue's leaving with his barbecue. Tucks it under his arm like red grapes and runs out of the, you son of a bitch. We haven't even given away the TV yet.
I think he recognized that maybe he overreacted a little bit, and perhaps he is leaving with his tail between his. Stay, have more beers, enjoy yourself. Henrik was able to resolve the problem. UPS guy got a Live and Flame tabletop fire feature, and so did the guy screaming at the top of his lungs that life was not fair.
I mean, even the funny part is even our own promotions department started heckling you. Like a lot of the anger came from our own people, like a psyop. That was a pretty hardcore moment. We do have some corrections and retractions and breaking news.
Corrections and retractions.
The original lineup the Dodgers put out did not have Mookie Betts starting tonight. They have amended that lineup. Max Muncy is out. Mookie Betts will start tonight. But that does not change the fact that Dave Roberts listened to Matt on his way down and pulled Conforto from the lineup like you would pull Donald Duck off the stage with a giant hook. And
round of applause, everybody. Alex Call is in. Conforto is out.
And Call has been awesome. I mean, that guy's.
I think he's hitting like 100.
So he's really good. He's like Outman.
But you know what? He doesn't have 321 at bats. He's only got like 20.
Fair.
So.
And the other bit of breaking news is the Padres won today. They beat the Giants by a lot during the day game, which means the Dodgers division lead is officially completely and totally gone.
They're in second place.
They are a second-place team. The Padres, going into tonight, are a half game up on the Dodgers. And if the Dodgers lose tonight, are they down a game and a half?
Yeah.
Or one whole
game?
One
game, right, yeah.
Yeah, I know how. I'm not that stupid, okay? I know how it works. All right. For the very first time ever, and Matt, I just don't know how this is going to go because she's very angry.
She already attacked me, though, off the air, so maybe she won't feel the need to attack me again on the air. That's my great hope.
I've seen her pose for at least 2 photographs.
Yes.
While we're here.
Been very gracious.
Listeners want to come up to her. She has been a staple on our show and Dodger Talk.
We got a camera?
For about... yeah, put her on.
Yeah, put her on. Everybody, is that okay, Izzy? Can we put you on the camera for the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
She's got her Hello Kitty outfit on. Let's go.
She's in her best dress. And Isabelle not only got out, we're going to take her home, but she got off the bus and she got here to Brewery X in Anaheim. We could not be happier on your Southern California Toyota dealer celebrity headset. It is Isabelle Ibarra, co-host of the Launch Pad on a non-Launch Pad day on the Petros and Money Show on AM 570 LA Sports. One of our great listeners and supporters, and somebody not afraid to take us to task.
Regularly.
Hello, Izzy. How are you, dear?
I'm great, P. How are you?
Fabulous. And can you believe all these people here on a Wednesday afternoon? Are you happy to see everybody?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Now, Isabelle, you seem happy.
Yeah.
But I know that you're angry with Matt Money Smith.
We already went through this. I think it's so far the interview's going great, Izzy. I don't think there's...
One thing I forgot.
Oh, boy.
Remember I told you about the Angel? Who can they play 638? They have every right to have a 638.
They have every right to play at 638.
But they do, Izzy. I just don't like saying it. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Well, let's see. Whatever to me. It irks me that they play at 6:38. You're right.
Cares?
I do. Does it bother you at all?
No, who cares?
I don't operate by the minute, Izzy.
But
I'm
Izzy,
a top of the hour, bottom of the hour.
You are somebody that is very in tune with the Dodgers start time. And you're not bothered by the Angels' 6:38 start time at all, huh?
Who cares?
Well, that's
It's
because you don't
the
care about the Angels.
Yeah, who cares?
Well,
Besides that, hey, the Chicago Cubs, they pay $120 like in the afternoon.
Yes,
over
they
there,
used to do the 120
Wow.
before they had lights, but it wasn't
So-
126 or 123 or
But
128.
So what? Hey,
I
when
don't
they
like it.
get anyway,
I think it's arrogant,
P,
Izzy.
Anyway, P.
So she doesn't
go
want to talk
on.
to me now. She's like, P, you talk. How was your trip here, Izzy? How was it?
It was fine.
Okay.
The traffic
How far was the
wasn't
bus stop?
No, I take access now.
Oh,
So
they rolled her right up.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I wish I could take the bus, but that's another thing. We
Okay.
could talk off air about that.
We can discuss that.
We could.
Off the air.
Yeah,
So
I'm
Izzy,
with
I
it.
mean, you might act like it's all cool. Like, who cares about the Angels? Who cares what the Angels do? What's the big deal? They're just the stupid Angels. At least they cultivated Ohtani for the Dodgers. But the Angels are kicking our ass. The Angels are sweeping the Dodgers. That they beat Ohtani tonight. That's a season sweep. Certainly that can't make you happy, Isabelle. The division lead is dwindle's gone. The Padres are in the lead. Come on, Isabelle. You can't be that happy to be here that you've forgotten the despair.
Trust me, I'm frustrated like every Dodger fan is. But listen, remember what I was saying to you like about 2 weeks ago when we had the launching pad? I'd rather have this happen now than during.
Great perspective.
But it's still happening.
Great
now.
perspective,
Yeah,
Izzy.
but you
Better
know
now
what-
than October.
Yeah, but you know what though? P, if it was October right now, we'll be complaining at home watching the playoff when the Dodgers are not in the playoffs.
Well,
so.
you think they might not make the playoffs?
No,
Like they're going to
no,
lose?
no,
Okay. You're
no.
saying lose
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I hate this. Trust me, you guys. Last
Sure.
night, just. Oh,
Miserable,
God.
right?
I was so miserable last night. You wouldn't believe what I said last night. But anyway.
Well, don't say it on the air because I think you can work
won't.
blue.
You know I won't.
Okay.
But
She's a professional, man.
I'm
you fool.
I'm so upset. Oh, don't get me started last night. This whole last week game made me mad. Even Sunday. Oh.
Yeah, those are tough losses. Toronto just got this text from our friend Vic,
Vic
who
the
says, love to Izzy from Vic the Brick. He said, Brewery X sounds like it's rockin'. Love to Izzy.
We're holding steady here at Brewery X.
Eliciting pure joy to Vic the Brick. So he's listening right now. So he sent you his best, Izzy.
Oh, well, send him my Vic.
He's listening, so you send it to him.
I love you, Vic. I miss you so much.
There we go.
All right,
Beautiful.
Izzy, what about what Matt said
the big question.
during his story? Do you want Conforto out forever?
Thank goodness.
Wait.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
Never
on,
want
Pete.
to see Conforto in the batter's box again? That feels a little
Yes.
bit excessive.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I am so. I've been fed up with him since.
Yeah, Izzy.
That's the only time I will agree with you on everything.
Everything else you don't.
I could understand why Andrew Freeman. That's why they didn't want it to make all these big trades. That's why they always do it during the
Because Freeman paid him
offseason.
money?
$17 million bucks.
Yeah,
$17 million bucks they paid him.
Yeah, and that's why Andrew Freeman does, and David even said this. That's why Andrew Freeman does not like to spend
Yeah, they
the
want him to
money.
keep playing.
No, but don't like to spend the money. During
Well,
the trade
deadline. Yeah, like
exactly.
the
Yeah,
Padres did.
exactly.
And Millie, I think it's a smart way to go if you ask me.
I'm with you.
It wouldn't help. It wouldn't even help if we made all those trades. It doesn't mean like the Padres
Fair
are going to
point.
win the World Series.
It doesn't mean
or
the
not.
Padres are going to win the World Series.
I don't know. It doesn't feel good right now, though.
Well,
I'm
I
a man
know.
who likes to live in the moment, Izzy, and it feels terrible right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed Mark Gubicza's commentary, but this is just about as good a baseball
I'm right
conversation
there with you.
that I
Have a
had.
three-man booth, Izzy.
But you guys, Dodger fans, they'll be fine.
There we go.
Dave Robert is not Dave Robert's fault, and these Dodgers.
Izzy's a staunch defender of Dave Roberts.
Most definitely.
And it's not the bidding coach fault. It's not even the
Whose fault?
It's not even the bad. It's the Dodgers, the players. It's their own fault.
All right.
They have to
I think that's fair.
They have to find the hunger.
I think that's fair.
They just need to find a way to play right. I'm just so tired of people blaming on
Understand.
Dave Robert and everybody else in the Dodger organization.
One last big question for you, Izzy,
Yeah.
because David Vassegh is going to come on
That's
live
your
from the
boy.
Big A. Here we go. Do you want to stay to watch Tim Cates broadcast Dodger Talk live, or you want to get out of here at 5:25 when PMS signs off?
I'll probably get out. I already got a bus ride, too. So
What do you mean? No, I'm giving you a ride home. I'm giving you a ride home. If you got out of here at 5:25, I'm taking you home, Izzy.
No, I already got my bus ride.
Would you rather take the bus where you got to make all the stops and it's going to take you 5 times as long to get home, or do you want me to chauffeur you back home?
I think they just come and pick her up.
Yeah, they did come and pick me
And
up.
I think it's a handicap access van, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I
I want to give you a ride if you want it. The ride is there
Okay.
if you want it, Izzy. I am happy to give you a ride home. It's totally up to you.
Okay, then. Well, we'll see.
We'll
Let me
see.
think.
Okay.
We are thrilled that you're well taken care of. Izzy.
Yes.
I got to about 4:30 to call, so we'll
Okay.
see.
We'll figure it out.
I had a vision of your
that
walker.
gives us 3 minutes to decide.
I had a vision
So-
of your walker toppled over and you just frying in the sun on the sidewalk and people stepping over
I know.
you.
I was worried.
And I'm glad that you made it.
So,
Thank you, Izzy.
He's fine.
You're the best.
The great
Round of
Isabelle
applause.
Ibarra, everybody, our
love
favorite.
you guys. Love you guys.
We
We
love
love
you,
you, Izzy.
Izzy. We love you, and we'll be back with more great sports talk. David Vassegh will join us next.
Oh,
on
yeah, we got two
Ohtani Day.
Isabelles. We got Belle right here, and we got Isabelle right here. We got
Yeah,
two
look at
Isabelles
that.
with us. That's
Hey,
right.
all right.
Exactly right. We are your Isabelle show of record.
We're going to have a fashion show.
I remembered, Belle.
We're going to have a catwalk.
Exactly right.
We'll be right back with more Petros and Money. David Vassegh joining us on AM 570 LA Sports. Your home of the Dodgers.
Fernando Valenzuela is a hero to us all in the Latino community and the world. Fernando Valenzuela for me meant that dreams can come true, and if you work hard at something and do things right on the field as well as off the field, that you could persevere. I think what public art does is it really humanizes the built environment and allows space and creates space for people to be able to interact with the work and sometimes see themselves in the murals. I think that a mural can transcend space and community, bridging art and culture together. I hope that this mural evokes feelings of representation, of unity, and also showing that with a player like Fernando Valenzuela here wearing his Mexican Heritage Night jersey, that it shows that Mexican Heritage Night is not just one night here at Dodger Stadium, but every night. The journey to create this mural has been truly inspirational. You know, there was like a dialogue with Fernando for me as I was creating this mural, and to see it finally come to fruition and really have a presence here at the stadium permanently is really beautiful to see. Fernando Valenzuela has been an important part of our culture here in the city, and people all over the world are going to come here to Dodger Stadium to see this mural and really learn more about who he was, not only as a player, but also the world-class person that he was off the field. LA loves Fernando Valenzuela.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
X marks the spot. Live from Brewery X. We got a lot of people watching on X. We got a lot of people watching on Facebook. We are also on YouTube. We just talked to Isabelle. We put a camera on her. Now she's eating demurely.
Yes.
In the corner. Big part of our show, Isabelle Ibarra.
I believe we've negotiated I'm going to be taking her home. I believe I'll be. Is that right, Izzy? I'm taking you home? Yeah. All right. There we go. So she's staying until 5:30.
That's exciting.
Very.
But she is going to miss Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck with Tim Cates. It's going to be from here, 5:30 to 6:30. Now, the updates, as far as we've been on, a big thank you to Mark Gubicza, who joined us in the first hour. He was awesome. Cates went and picked him up above and beyond. Got him back to the Big A to call the game tonight on FanDuel. And the big developments as we talk to David Vassegh in the next segment now, because Dave Roberts is addressing the media right now. The Dodger lineup is a little weird, right? We had to correct
no Max
that.
Muncy. Yeah, and they are the ones that released it when it said no Mookie Betts and had Max Muncy, and then they had to amend that.
There's a reason why.
Why?
Dave Roberts is talking to the media. David Vassegh, as you mentioned, will be on in a few minutes. Max Muncy felt soreness in his right side in the batting cage this afternoon. He is going for a test tomorrow.
Oh, no.
That is why he was scratched.
Oh,
Oh, no, my side.
My side?
Is that the oblique? Yeah.
My oblique.
Oh, no.
My oblique is tweaked. Okay, so Muntz, our friend Muntz, right when we started to nickname him, he goes down.
That tends to happen with
The
us.
Dodgers need him to lengthen out that lineup, but ask to have somebody removed and humiliated, and ye shall receive that removal and said humiliation. Conforto has been removed.
No Michael Conforto, even though Kyle Hendricks is a right-handed pitcher, and
Doesn't
Michael
matter.
Conforto is supposed to hit right-handed pitchers.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Alex Call gets the call. So Freeland's
it's not
out
like
now,
he's
right?
any better
Freeland's
either.
playing third base.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for Muncy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Mookie back at short.
All right.
Rojas over to second. So they juggled around the infield a little bit because of the Muncy scratch.
And that is not even the biggest story that we have that happened while we were on. While we were on, the Padres beat the Giants.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot, Giants.
Jerks.
And now they're a half game up on the Dodgers in the NL West. The Dodgers aren't even in first place. That is like spending $1 billion on your car, getting headers, a nitrous tank, all that stuff,
Racing for pink slips.
fuel bladders, all kinds of stuff, and we're racing some stock car, and you can't even beat it. The Dodgers, with trillions of dollars invested, cannot be in first place and watch the 9-game lead dwindle away.
Gone.
This is an embarrassing time to be alive in the States, Matt.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it is terrible.
We're going to have our second tour stop
And you're
this
right.
week on Friday, and all we got is this game with Ohtani tonight to try to salvage a single win in a 3-game series against a crappy Anaheim team.
You're right, Matt. What about you and
What?
I?
Come at me, bro. What?
Did you just say what? Come at me, bro?
I did.
Wow.
I did.
I mean, wow.
It's a feisty crowd here in Anaheim.
It is. Well, it's a Wednesday crowd,
Yes,
so it's
it
a little
is.
bit different.
On
you know?
their way to the Big A for Ohtani night.
I don't think the people here are going to the game. I think the people are here going
drunks.
straight to the gutter.
That's right.
When this is over. I woke up in the gutter.
Like Fun Denny's when you say they're going right to the gutter. Yeah, I'm going to the gutter.
How was your Wednesday? Well, I went to a sports talk radio show and I overserved myself and I overserved myself with pink seltzer and I woke up in the gutter. Yeah, I did it. But Matt and I have to be back on tomorrow for another 4 hours of great sports talk with what to celebrate. What?
Yeah, a single win against the Angels.
Possible win?
Let's
Possible?
hope they can figure that. If they can crack that code.
And then we've got 4 hours to sojourn at the Thousand Oaks Tarantula Hill Brewery. You know?
On a Friday.
On a Friday.
To the 805.
And, you know, and what are the Dodgers doing for us?
Nothing.
Not much.
We do have a little bit of a Shohei
Not
Ohtani
much.
update.
Oh, yeah? What's
an
it about
update? That can only be bad.
shady real estate deal?
It's actually a positive one. Dave Roberts just said that the plan.
Did he buy the outrigger?
Put a batting cage on there. Dave Roberts just said that Shohei Ohtani plans to go 5 innings tonight.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
5 innings. That is the plan.
5 innings for Ohtani. I thought it was going to be 4 and no more.
Now
Now
they're saying
we're,
high five.
High five. It doesn't rhyme. It's the same word. But, yeah.
Well, good luck. Shohei Ohtani might pitch 5 innings tonight. That means you better get there still right before the first inning starts so you can be in your seat to watch Ohtani warm up to get it cracking between the first and second inning.
Here's the question. And I think it's coming, Cates, whether the Dodgers win or lose. Will you answer the call from Daniel Jeremiah tonight?
Oh,
When he called.
I believe they already had a long conversation.
Oh, you've already talked
On
to
the
him?
way down here, we talked for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
A very, very good, positive conversation.
Oh, good.
It got a little contentious at the beginning.
As it does. He wanted to gloat.
Yeah, and he does it in this sarcastic way where he's like, so do you think that was money well spent on the bullpen?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's what he does.
Very sarcastic.
That's what he does.
And very confident in his Padres team.
Yes.
So.
Did you come back with well, they had money to spend, so they spent it, unlike your broke-ass team?
I took a shot at him.
Okay,
with that.
good.
Yeah. So no wagers made, but a good back and forth.
Well, good. You got that out of the way today.
Yes.
I'm sure he'll call you after Dodger Talk if they lose.
100. He listened to Dodger Talk. That's how he started.
He listens to it every day.
He said he was very disappointed in Dave last night. He thought the callers and Dave were going to go at it, but he said it was very tame.
Dave had very
tame.
I listened to Dodger Talk last night, too, because I expected a lot of fireworks.
Right.
And what I got was a very in control of the situation David Vassegh.
That's what DJ said.
And you had guys call, like the first caller was like, listen, you guys don't understand. I was a Kansas City Royals fan for 30 years, and it was miserable. We had nothing to look forward to. You don't know how good you have it. And Vassegh was like, that's right. These people are spoiled. So that was like the
Right.
I heard three.
Set the tone.
I heard 3 calls like that.
Set
and
the
I
tone.
called it a night. Forget it. So we will talk to David Vassegh in the very next segment. We will get to the latest from Dodger Stadium. We're going to be on all the way till 5:30. So Matt and I are not done. We're going to do, we have a Dead and Alive, we have a fun fact, and we have quick hits so we can get some content in. That's right. Not bad content, Mr. Pink Seltzer. We got some good content coming back. It's not just us farting into the microphones. So we'll return live from Brewery X in Anaheim before the Dodgers play the Angels. A Wednesday early remote for the summer tour, but still a success.
All right, Petros. Telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
So we're gonna knock out some burgers, some frozen burgers, in about 10 minutes using some beer and simple rub. Let me show you how. Get some frozen burgers from any grocery store. Get them right out of the pack. And let me show you how to make it actually. Right? I just go ahead and put these burgers directly onto the grill. It's a very quick way to make burgers and make them taste great. The beer does amazing things to it. Right? So this is ready to go. Put some cheese on it. Let it melt a little bit. Take it off the grill and munch on it. It's been a few minutes now, about 5-6 minutes. You can open it up, come shake it out. See right there's a little blood. Now it's time to flip it over. Once you flip it over, we'll just show you how to do one. Put some more beer on the other side. Okay. Put some more rub on it. And wait until you get some more blood. Alright, the cheese is on there, they're melted. Let's then take it off the grill, put it in the buns, put some lettuce on it, some tomatoes, and some mustard and ketchup. If you want that, you're good to go. It's a quick 10-15 minute, get frozen burgers. You got a big party, you got a kids party at the house, whatever the case is. Throw them on there, get some beer, get some rub, get some cheese, you're ready to go. Hope you guys try it out. I want to send a shout out to Tim out of the Irvine area who tried that fish basket combo we had the other day. It came out awesome. Hope you guys try it out and let us know what you think. All right? Have a good one.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee, any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Loanmark is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Loanmark help you out.
1-800-LOANMARK.
Petros and Money live at Brewery X down here in Anaheim. Wonderful afternoon.
Great
with
atmosphere, nice breeze coming through.
Hundreds of our favorite friends. We certainly appreciate all of you. Right now, though, David Vassegh from the Big A, brought to you by Service Titan, Southern California commercial and residential contractors using Service Titan software. Typically see a 17% increase in revenue in their first 2 years. Earn more. Visit servicetitan.com. Individual results may vary.
And make sure you use that QR code and sign up to win the $5,000 at the Vans headquarters, brought to you by Toyota, for the final installment of the Petros and Money Summer Tour. We'll finish it up a week from this Friday, for those of you in Alta, California. For us, meaning Ventura County, we'll be live in Thousand Oaks in beautiful Tarantula Hill. Joining us right now from the Big A, our own David Vassegh.
The home of the Dodgers.
With an inside look at the Dodgers, this is the Vassegh Report with David Vassegh.
A lot of moving parts out in Anaheim with the Muncy and Mookie Betts and different things going on. Conforto out of the lineup. Dodgers disappointing against the Angels all season long. It's Ohtani Day, and there is excitement. Here to discuss it is our own David Vassegh, our Dodger reporter, our number one guy, Spectrum Sportsnet, and MLB Network. Dave, what's cracking? How's it going out there at the Big A?
Oh, it's going great, guys. A lot of things happening in a short amount of time here in the last hour. As you mentioned, Petros, Mookie Betts was initially not in the Dodgers starting lineup, which is, to me, a big head-scratcher considering the Padres won, and if the Dodgers don't win today, they're in second place for the first time since June. And, you know, with the injury to Max Muncy, who tweaked his right side again, swinging in the cage, Mookie Betts all of a sudden is in the starting lineup, but at the expense of a Max Muncy injury. My question in all this lineup changing is, the Dodgers have done a great job of load managing Will Smith and other players, but haven't they load managed them for this type of situation in this scenario where there's 42 games to go? You already know the Padres have lost. You need your best players in the lineup to try to gain control of this division again, and you can't expect guys to not play and all of a sudden still not miss a beat. So for me, it's great Mookie Betts is in the starting lineup, but it's unfortunate it's at the cost of Max Muncy.
Michael Conforto is not in the lineup. Kyle Hendricks is a right-hander. He's a left-handed hitter, Dave. Conforto, last night, big double play ball, a strikeout, has really been struggling after he went on that hot streak for a slice there, and it's been a rough season. Like, what do you think? Should we read anything into this that he's not in the lineup against a right-handed pitcher?
I wouldn't read too much into it because Kyle Hendricks is a reverse split type of pitcher. A lot of times when teams face Hendricks, even though you have a left-right platoon, you go with the right-handed hitter because for whatever reason, they do better against Hendricks than left-handed hitters do. So I wouldn't jump to any conclusions, and Dave Roberts really wouldn't go that far when we spoke to him earlier today. So, yeah, today is just a reverse splits type of right-handed soft tosser, and we've seen this before where you go with the right-handed platoon hitter.
Well, you have the anxiety, Dave, of the Dodgers not being in first place right now, the anxiety of possibly getting swept by the Angels for the season. They've already lost the series, and you know all the Angels people are partying. We had Gubicza on earlier, and he's certainly thrilled about it. How does that balance out with everybody being geeked up about Ohtani night and Ohtani pitching tonight and what that means?
Yeah, well, maybe that's the reason why the Dodgers feel good about where they're at tonight. Ohtani will be allowed to pitch 5 innings if circumstances dictate tonight, so that would be the farthest he has gone this season, and obviously the Dodgers may need all 5 innings considering how much they've used their bullpen and how the bullpen has been erratic over the course of the last 10 games or so. So that's good news for the Dodgers that Ohtani can do that. But Petros, when you look at these lineups in this series and the initial lineup without Mookie Betts in it, it tells you the Dodgers are not that concerned. I mean, actions speak louder than words, and the lineup is kind of a tone setter for that day. So to me, the Dodgers are not panicking because their lineups are still very much to their process where they're going with the matchups, they're sticking with certain guys, they're sticking with the Will Smith load management despite 3 night games here in Anaheim and a day off tomorrow. So that tells me the Dodgers are not panicking, and you may agree or disagree with that. I feel like there should be more urgency.
So
and if
you feel
want
like
more urgent play.
You feel like that their calm, cool, and collected attitude regarding what's happening right now it shows a lack of sense of urgency as opposed to stay the course type of deal.
Well, I feel like the lineup set that tone. Obviously, the Dodgers are shocked as a whole that they're ranking last in every offensive category now, going on 7 weeks.
Great.
But the way you can do that is by having your best players in the lineup more days than not, especially when you're facing being knocked out of first place for the first time in months after having a 9-game lead. So, look, it's unfortunate. Max Muncy's now hurt. The Dodgers just seem that they can't get healthy. When they get a guy back, they lose a guy. So that's been the frustrating part, I'm sure, for them as a whole.
He swung his oblique off again?
Yes. He is swinging in the cage and tweaked something on his right side.
Dave, what about the bullpen? I ask you every time you come on because, unfortunately, every time they play a game, we got an issue. Ohtani provides the dramatics. They go up 6-5. Vassegh comes out, and just like it happened against Toronto, I know it wasn't entirely his fault against the Cardinals with the circus in the field, but should we be concerned that Alex Vassegh has been overworked and he's starting to lose some of his effectiveness?
Well, this time of year, a lot of pitchers start to hit that dead arm period. So I wouldn't panic over that just yet, but you're right. The bullpen as a whole has logged a lot of innings, but if you look at the Padres bullpen, 3 of their relievers are in the top 5 of usage in Major League Baseball. So the Dodgers aren't the only team that have had to lean on their bullpen, but you look at just what has taken place, and I feel like we all lose sight of what these core groups, and the majority of them are still on this team, have gone through since the beginning of even last season, starting spring training earlier, getting there before everybody else, playing longer than anybody else last year, and then starting up quicker than everybody else again to go to Tokyo. That takes a toll mentally and physically that I'm not sure we all appreciate. Layer that on top of the bullpen logging the most innings in baseball. I mean, at some point, you're going to have to pay the tax on it.
So then wouldn't it have made sense to trade for someone at the deadline, knowing that all these guys were so fatigued?
Well, during the offseason, they brought in some fresh arms, and Kirby Yates and Tanner Scott.
Yeah.
And they brought in Brock Stewart, who
What
had
happened
a
to
cortisone
him?
injection yesterday. He's got a shoulder problem, Petros.
How does that happen?
By pitching and going max effort all the time. So, that's how that happens. But yeah, not great for the Dodgers to acquire another fresh arm, and for him 4 games in to be hurt.
Hey.
David Vassegh, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you got in the pregame, Dave?
Still trying to figure that out, Petros.
Oh, wow. All right, we'll let you go, Dave. It sounds like a real nut cutter out there at Anaheim Stadium. It's Ohtani night. Everybody trying to get there early. There's already a line to get in, even when Cates went to pick up Gubicza. Have a great night, Dave, and we'll be listening. Great job last night.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Dave.
Sounds like it's really coming down to the wire.
He's stressed. Oh, this guy's going down. Nobody's playing great. Nobody wants to talk to Dave. Go talk to Neto.
Can't he get like Taylor Ward?
He's knocking the Dodgers all over that yard.
Can't he go over to the Angels side?
Kyle Hendricks getting a start tonight. I'm sure he'd love to talk to Dave.
Rengifo?
Oh, Rengifo for days.
I'd like to hear from Rengifo.
Soler.
Oh, the man bun took his hair out. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Hair metal now.
Blowing locks.
All right, we're going to do Dead and Alive and Quick Hits and a fun fact. So we got one more segment left. We really appreciate everybody being here. It's the Petros and Money Show live from Brewery X a Wednesday early show, but still a great turnout. We're happy to be here, and we'll be right back and finish up the show. You still got a chance to win some stuff.
Stick around for more of the 12th annual Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Put that QR code in your tank for the Toyota VIP section and a chance for $5,000.
It's going on now. Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event. Time to drive home a powerful new Tacoma with its awesome torque, its impressive towing capacity, and its exceptional class-leading fuel economy. Right now, you can lease a tough new Tacoma 4x4 for just $299 a month. Only $299 a month. But hurry, Toyota's Summer Drive Sales Event ends soon. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Our backyard.
It will be all over the beautiful Southland.
And you can experience the whole thing live, on air, or watch it on YouTube. Coming to a town near you.
Your day started like any other. You drop the kids off at school and head to work. Little do you know, in the next moment, a truck is going to run a red light and hit you, changing your life forever. For everything that comes next, you won't be ready, but we are. The attorneys at Sweet James will help you recover physically and financially as we defend you against the insurance companies that promise to protect you. You pay nothing until we win. So if you're hurt in an accident, call Sweet James.
Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right. Speedy Cash offers cold, hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Need cash fast and tired of being crushed by debt? Let our friends at Longmar help you out. Turn your car into cash and keep driving it with an auto title loan from Longmar. You can get $2,500 to $10,000 or more cash the same day. Even if you have no credit or bad credit, you can still qualify. All it takes is your paid off or almost paid off vehicle as a form of guarantee. Any car, any year, it doesn't matter. To get started, submit your info and instantly find out how much cash you can get with a super easy process. Longmar is so fast and easy, I will recommend them to my family. So if you're going through an emergency and need cash today, let my friends at Longmar help you out.
1-800-LONEMAR.
podcast on Facebook and YouTube. And now, here they are, Petros Papadakis and Matt Money Smith.
And with me, everything you see your father. Then you see me, your fear make yes think there. Fear is what, yeah. What has happened to you? Yeah.
Petros and Money, AM 570, LA Sports, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Our final segment of our fourth summer tour stop. We're going to Dodger Baseball, Galpin Motors broadcast booth, Dodgers Angels, 6:38 p.m. Ohtani on the mound. Tim Cates will take it from us in about 20 minutes and deliver Dodgers on deck. It has been an incredibly successful summer tour stop here at Brewery XP. We absolutely love it here.
Once again, you know, most places we wouldn't go early. We wouldn't try it at 2 o'clock, and we certainly wouldn't try it on a Wednesday when people don't want to get as juiced up. But we were able to do it here because, A, the Dodgers are playing down here in Anaheim, and it's an Ohtani day. And this is such a great venue, even though we don't have
the water feature.
Our water feature today. But other than that, X marks the spot. The people here at Brewery X are the best. This is one of the great up-and-coming brewing brands in all of California. And a big thank you to our promotions people, DJ Santana.
Oh, Santana on the ones and twos.
Ronnie Fazio back in the studio with some great choices in baseball Oregon that you can hear on the podcast. And if the podcast isn't up immediately, this is what happened last week because Cates was here. If the podcast isn't up immediately, it's up on X, it's up on YouTube, and it's up on Facebook. And you can watch it, and it's streaming live right now. So if you're really that impatient, you can't wait a few hours for the podcast, and it's not up as soon as it normally is because we're all out in the field here, you can YouTube it or Twitter it or Facebook it. And a big thank you to Bert, our engineer, and Dave Weiss, and the streaming guys, Ricky, Wacko, social media Matt. Everybody works hard. And everybody shows up before Matt and I show up, and they leave after Matt and I go. So God bless everybody working so hard. Thank you for being part of this, everybody. We really appreciate it. And now it's time for the Final Hour Fun Fact.
It's fun in effect, it's the hour 3.
Fun Facts! Fun Facts!
Brought to you by Concordia University, Irvine's Masters in Coaching and Athletics Administration program. It's a fact. Over 5,000 coaches and administrators have graduated from their master's program. Find out more at cui.edu/coaching.
That's a fact, Jack.
P, here is a beer fact as we are at Brewery X. Beer vitamins. It consists, beer, 93% water. Water's good for you. Stay hydrated. Beer also contains...
Water is life-giving.
Calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium. Beer has B vitamins, which help you remember. As hard as that may be to believe if you drink too much beer.
Remember.
And, of course, for all of you healthy folks out there, remember, beer is a purely plant-based and vegan specialty. So consume beer, everybody.
Yay! Now, do you want to do the dead and alive, or do you want to do quick hits, Matt? I mean, it's up to you,
We got
Bone.
10 minutes. Your call. Oh, we do want to say a special thank you to our friends at Wild Fork. Wild Fork is a sponsor of our summer tour. 11 locations, Valencia, all the way down to Encinitas. Check out wildforkfoods.com for the store near you. We have one in Long Beach by me on 2nd and PCH. It is absolutely awesome. If you've never been, check it out for all your meat needs.
All right, it's time for quick hits, everybody.
PMS quick hits. I'll make it quick, y'all.
Oh, yeah! Matt, we've been talking about it all day. There's been nerves. There's been trepidation. There has been jitteriness. There has been feelings of insecurity. The Dodgers and Angels tonight from the Big A. Do the Angels have the Dodgers number? It feels like they do.
They've won all 5 so far, maybe 6 total.
But speaking of 5, that's the magic number for Shohei Ohtani tonight. He is on the mound, and they say he is planning, unless he gets his boobs scooped early,
right?
He is planning on pitching 5 innings.
He's gone 4. And we've seen him go 1, 2, 3, 4 multiple times. Now we will see whether or not they can stretch him out to 5.
That'll be the longest he's ever pitched in his life.
I think he's got a couple complete games under his belt.
I never heard of that.
That's the good P. The bad is Max Muncy. We just talked about it with David Vassegh in the very last segment. Scratched from the lineup. He has got a right side injury. Dave Roberts, when he met with the media about a half hour ago, said it happened in the cage. Originally, it was going to be an off day for Mookie Betts and an on day for Max Muncy. Instead, Betts back in the lineup, Muncy out, as Alex Freeland going to end up playing third base. So they said they're just playing it safe. Maybe he'll be fine. But, yeah, bummer.
And then the other big bummer is that the Padres crushed the Giants 11-1, seizing the lead.
They're in first place right now.
In the NL West right now from the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Matt, as a man who had a heartfelt top story of the day, and you put it down, you put your cards on the table.
Face up.
And you ask that Conforto be removed. You asked for a sense of urgency during the trade deadline. Now that you've seen that the Dodgers don't seem to have much of a sense of urgency, they're playing it safe, keeping Muncy out. They were trying to keep Betts out tonight. Do you feel like the Dodgers don't have the hunger and the sense of urgency that's necessary, kind of like Vassegh said?
I know you never have this experience, P, but on occasion I will. I'll smoke some weed that kind of gets me a little tilted.
Not me.
And not you. The whole time. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm totally fine. This stuff's great, man. I'm just going to probably head home. I'm feeling kind of tired, and I'm just going to get out of here. But I'm feeling great. It's like, it's great. I feel like that's what the Dodgers are doing. They're like, yeah.
They're really high, and they're acting like they're not.
Like they're fine. Like, Mookie, just going to give him a rest day. We don't need to put Will Smith. 9-game lead. We're not freaking out at all.
You're saying if I went over to the Big A right now, which is not far here from Brewery X, and I was like, hey, are you guys high?
No.
And they'd be like, no, man, no.
No, we're good. I'm just kind of sweating, It's hot out.
Are you high right now, man? Are you high?
I probably just need, some water. Are you hot? I'm kind of sweating a little bit.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out tonight, even if they do get a victory, Matt. It's very small celebration. It's a very small consolation.
I mean, they're tied with the Padres after leading the NL West by 9 games in July.
I mean, we got 7 hours of great sports talk, 3 more live before the week
sports talk
is over, and all we'll have is 1 victory over the Angels to celebrate. That's not enough. The Chargers are 2-0 in the preseason. They will take on the Rams this Saturday at SoFi. 4 o'clock kickoff on KFI, AM 640. And the Rams, Matthew Stafford, did not practice again today with the team.
Unbelievable.
Now, you can get mad at the Rams and say, why did you sign a guy with a bad back, this and that? But at the same time, this is the preseason. He's a veteran. A lot of the time, these guys miraculously are healthy when the season
They don't want to
starts.
practice. And Matthew Stafford knows what Coach McVay wants. He knows how to run the offense. He's got his rapport with Puka Nacua. Now, granted, Devontae Adams is there, but they were able to throw around together during vet minicamp, so maybe they're fine, and it's probably better just let him sit it out. Look, if he doesn't start week 1, then you got a problem. But until then, let Matthew Stafford. It's not like he was going to play in the preseason anyway, and Jimmy Garoppolo took the 49ers to a Super Bowl with Kyle Shanahan, so who cares?
I mean, I feel like if we were the Rams station, we would care. But because we're not, we have a flippant attitude about it.
Way flippant. That Kyron Williams can really run the ball,
like
man.
Epidural, schnepidural. Who cares about Matt Stafford's back?
Let me know when Kelly's next podcast posts. That's all I care about.
Right. So we have kind of a flippant attitude about it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But Shedeur Sanders, we care about greatly.
Well, he was held out. It's like Max Muncy. Like he was swinging too hard in the cages because Shedeur Sanders was held out of the rest of practice today after suffering an oblique injury, and he could be sidelined for the Browns' next preseason game.
I heard Mel Kiper's inconsolable.
When you're in a 4-way quarterback competition, and after you had a first good preseason game, everybody's like, well, look what Will Levis did. And look at Brady Quinn, and all that.
Joe Flacco's like, don't care. I'm not playing in the preseason. Whatever. You guys figure it out.
Extremely old. So Shedeur is not going to endure the entire preseason. I don't really know what that means. I don't know if he's going to be their starter. But if he performs well, he'll get more looks than he would if he wasn't.
No doubt. Flacco's 40. Kenny Pickett's given you enough of a sample size to show that he's probably more of a backup than a starter. Dylan Gabriel's hurt. So I think it's Shedeur. It's probably what they're going to – hey, you're going to lose a bunch of games anyway.
Shedeur is hurt as well.
That's true.
So USC and UCLA are 2.5 weeks away from kicking off their season. I feel like there has never been less fanfare about college football in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Than there is about this year's USC and UCLA team, even though they're in the Big Ten and all that. And I'll say this about the whole thing. I mean, I have a lot of faith in the ability of the city, because I've seen it happen, to rally around USC football when they're great. But USC football has not been consistently great now for 16 years.
No juice.
And 16 years ago, 17, 18 years ago, there was no Chargers in town. There was no Rams in town. There was a lot less football competition for stories in town. Now, I know that there's judges and lawyers and sorority girls and actresses and producers and directors, all kinds of people who went to USC that are ready to celebrate and make it a big deal if they're good. But when will they be consistently good enough to build that up? It hasn't happened for almost, 2008, 2007? Clay Helton won that Rose Bowl with Sam Darnold, and they won 11 games with Caleb Williams in his first year. But there's been no consistent thing to cling to. And I don't know. And as far as UCLA goes,
number one 2026 recruiting class, P, they got that going for them.
Well, yeah, that's a problem. Like if you're in the age of the transfer portal and you're talking about a freshman class that may or may not come next year,
right?
When the coach would have probably been fired if he didn't have such a big buyout last year, there's a reason that there's not a lot of buzz. Also, they're opening up against Missouri State and then Georgia Southern.
Woo.
So there's not a lot to look at.
That's a hell of an early schedule.
At least UCLA plays Utah, and that'll be a good quarterback matchup.
Give me two.
With Nico Iamaleava and Dampier for Utah. Big school donor for Kansas, Matt. $300 million.
You don't think about Kansas football. Of course, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, Bill Self, Kansas winning NCAA tournaments. But how about this?
Kansas football is on the rise. They've paid their coach, this guy Leipold,
right,
who's a really good coach, and he's got him on the rise. They had a tough start last year, and they open up this year week 0 versus Fresno State in the new stadium, the new renovated stadium. It's not all the way renovated. It's one of those old memorial stadiums like the LA Coliseum. So a World War I memorial stadium built in the 30s, like the Coliseum or Nebraska or Illinois or Berkeley. And so it's an old stadium like that, but they're redoing it. And Kansas football, I can say, is no longer a mausoleum. And good for Timmy Chang at Hawaii. They've approved plans to build a new Aloha Stadium. The state's going to contribute $400 million. And the perfect amount of seats, Elvis could sell it out 3 times. 22,500 to seat the new Rainbow Warriors team.
I may have to go out there in a couple of weeks, check it out, make sure everything's on the up and
It'll
up.
be ready in 2029.
I just want to go get a look at it. I'd go get a look at it. Thank you, everybody. You're all amazing.
Thank you so much.
We got to give away this Westinghouse 55-inch TV in our break. We got to give away a gift card to Brewery X. Got to give away tickets to Dodgers Padres. A huge thank you to all of you, to all of our sponsors. We have had a heck of an afternoon on a Wednesday and a 2 o'clock start.
They said it couldn't be done.
And we did it all because of you. If you want to stick around, we highly recommend it. Tim Cates is going to carry you. Kim Taints is going to carry you until 6:30 p.m. with Dodgers on deck. First pitch coming up at 6:38. Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Dodgers versus Angels right here on your home of the Dodgers, AM 570 LA Sports.
Fernando Valenzuela is a hero to us all in the Latino community and the world. Fernando Valenzuela, for me, meant that dreams can come true.